What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of BKNY Hoops. And no, Marlon, I'm not going to hate on Cam, man. This show, man. It's not a Cam Thomas bashing fest. All right, so welcome back. Welcome to BKNY Hoops. I'm your host, as always, Rashid White. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe and also drop a like on the video and then check out the channel membership. If you're not a member of the channel, definitely join the channel. All right, so you guys actually see the title, you see the graphics. I came across this article on si.com here, so let me get into this real quick. Probably should have had this already pulled up. My bad for my preparedness there. All right, so here we go, right over here, man. Here we go. So you see it right here. How much money should the Nets offer Cam Thomas in an extension? So this is kind of tricky over here, man. So the Nets are in a rebuild right now. So listen, you might as well just give the man a 4-year deal around like $20-25 million or something like that, man. You might as well actually do it by the time the Nets are ready to compete. I mean, hopefully he actually really gets better and he can work on a couple of things in terms of just like not being like a guy who pounds the basketball and just scores, but like more like off-ball scoring, like coming off of screens and shooting, add a different layer to his game to kind of throw the actual like defense off. And then also him coming off of screens probably can get like a slower big switched onto him, which should make his scoring a lot easier. But let's see what the sportsillustrated.com actually has to say. Since Thomas 22 has emerged as the Nets' best offensive weapon during the 2023-24, he averaged an impressive 22.5 points per game, showcasing his scoring prowess. His ability to create his own shot and scoring efficiency makes him a valuable asset in today's NBA. Well, that depends on valuable. So let's say hypothetically the Nets actually wants to trade Cam Thomas. Can he actually get a Mikal Bridges type of haul? So that's the key thing. So that's the measuring stick right there. All right. So the problem with Thomas' game is that scoring. Let's add over here. Scoring is his only strong suit. He averaged just 3.2 rebounds, 2.9 assists. All right. So to be one of those top guards in the NBA, his assist numbers need to be around 5. Maybe 6, and his rebounds around 5 to 6 per game there. So the hope is that he can take a leap as a passer playing alongside veteran point guard, food stamps, Dennis Schroeder. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I see what I'm talking about with these journalists, man. I don't get it with these guys, man. All right, so Thomas' extension value can be gauged by comparing him to other guards in the league. $100 million over 4 years will put him in companies of guards like Terry Rozier, Anthony Simons. I don't know how those two guys get $100 million, but they're not really kind of winning basketball players. Jalen Brunson, I can understand who gets $100 million, who earns similar salaries. However, the final figure will depend on negotiations and market dynamics. Right now, Thomas is set just to make $4 million for 2024, 2025. I mean, if you guys want to look at that as a bargain, I guess, $4 million for the best scorer on the team, a guy who can actually create his own shot, is freaking insane. Shame on Sean Marks, man. Shame on him. Now, Sean Marks actually have to look at whether he can actually, like, what are you saving this cap space for? So can he realistically think that he can actually get a top tier free agent in 2025? I don't think so. In 26, now they have all these draft picks. They can't draft every single, all these guys and develop them. And will they actually make a trade for like a Giannis or something like that? Or we'll take a look at the 26 free agency list and see what's really up there. I think the 26 NBA free agency is actually more realistic. Thomas' trajectory is promising. If he continues to improve, his value could skyrocket. Winning the Most Improved Player award could push that number even higher. That's what the Nets is going to actually really allow him to do that, man. This is like really kind of a precarious situation over here, which is possible to given how he improved over the past few seasons. Yeah, the Nets actually did Cam Thomas really, really bad, man. I mean, in terms of development, I mean, when he first got here, You know, I think this is his like third or fourth year or something like that, and that's a lot of time, really, really not to really play, man, and really, you know, the Nets could have you really kind of used some young talent, like in those first couple of years with Cam Thomas, really kind of spell like Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, so you're not really kind of putting so much of a burden on those guys. These young guys should, be able to go out there, play hard, and should be able to kind of really, give the veterans some breaks. So shame on the Nets for not really kind of developing Cam Thomas, not allow him to play through certain mistakes, So all right, so considering his age, improvement, and team situation, it would make sense for Brooklyn to give Thomas a 4-year extension between $80 and $100 million. Given the Nets are still rebuilding and Thomas is still limited as a pure scorer, anything over $30 million per year will be an overpay. Yeah, I think between 20 25 is actually really good. Yeah, 30 is kind of crazy, man. I mean, that's kind of crazy. All right, so let me get the link up for you guys to get up in here so you can share. Well, let me know what you actually. Where's this link at? Invite here. Hold on. All right, I'm getting the link in right now, man. All right, let's try to be cordial today, man. Cordial. No name calling. Let's try to be, because y'all gotta understand, this is somewhat of a debate show now. When you start name calling, you kind of lose the debate. All right, so let's be very, very, very cordial. All right, let me read through these comments over here. Yeah, Daniel, what's going on? All right, we got Jonathan in here. He says if Thomas can have a balanced points, rebounds, assist ratio at a consistent rate of 26, that makes him somewhat of an all-star, somewhat a borderline all-star. Yo, what's going on, Jonathan?
BK, what's going on, my friend?
What's going on with you, man? So what do you think about this article? And I'm going to get into another article real soon. I don't want to spend the whole thing on Cam Thomas, man.
No, listen, this is a very important topic because Thomas is going to be a storyline this season as far as how he does. Even though we're tanking for a reason, he has to improve on certain things. And if he can make a strong case of, hey, I had a good season, and even in a purposeful losing effort, I'm worthy of some type of boost in my contract. So we have to see if he can do that. I'm glad you brought up that quote I wrote. I mean, 26 and 7. That's not bad. I mean, if he could average that would be pretty good for his case. And if he could do something defensively, I mean, he definitely checks the boxes we want him to check a little bit. But we have to see if he can do it, of course. And what'd you say? Because you said around like 80, 90 million would be the contract to offer him?
Yeah, 20 to 25.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I would say 20 is generous. 25 million or anything higher than that, he has to have a great season. Like his numbers have to be really good to.
Well, they let him. Now. All right. So now him and Lonnie Walker are like similar players, right? They kind of just do one thing really, really well: score the basketball. Right now, he's in limbo right now. No team for some weird reason, and this tells you how the talent pool around the NBA is getting like much like all these teams around the league really have really, really good players, man. The Knicks are solid, the Celtics are solid, Milwaukee's solid, Orlando, Philadelphia, so these guys are actually going to have to really, really get much better, man. So what do you think? If Lonnie Walker's out in limbo, should they actually give Cam Thomas this money? I'm just saying hypothetically.
Well, here's the big question. Does Sean Marks value Cam Thomas? I mean, that's the big question. Does Cam Thomas does Sean Marks value Cam Thomas? Because we haven't really seen him give Thomas the appraisal that you'd expect for somebody that says you're the guy. So at the end of next season, next summer, we're going to see just how much Sean Marks either really wants to invest in Thomas or he wants to do something complete 360, which is probably going to shock a lot of people that like Thomas. For me, it's undetermined right now. I can't say that Sean Marks values Thomas as the guy. I know fans want him to be the guy on a certain section, but some other people say, hey, if we get a Cooper Ace, they're the guy. So we're going to really see just how Thomas falls
All right,
in this
so
hierarchy that will
listen,
eventually be built in Brooklyn
your
in this new era.
subconscious
We're going to see
part
that.
of the brain, subconscious part of the brain is 20 to 25 times more powerful than your conscious. What's your gut telling you with Cam Thomas? Like take the emotion out of it. What do you think Sean Marks will actually? Jamal, what's going on, man? Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, what my mind tells me right now is that I think Cam Thomas' job is not safe on this team right now. I think he has a lot to prove, especially because the league is getting bigger, it seems. And if Thomas is only good at scoring, that kind of puts you in a certain category of, oh, hey, I could re-sign this guy, but if I have a player that I really want and Thomas is a really good scorer, I might have to pair some picks with Thomas to make a big move. I mean, that's a possibility we have to think about with Cam Thomas. I mean, I think he has to really have a good season to show, hey, I can hold my own and I can be a main part of this team. Even if I'm a secondary guy eventually, I can do it. Like, we have to see if Thomas can step up to that challenge for sure.
Yeah, like I said, so you think him and Lonnie Walker have similar skill sets?
Now, Lonnie had more of an athletic ability at the rim. Thomas, he's a
No,
good
I mean
mid-range shooter.
there's strengths in terms of like scoring wise. I mean,
Yeah, if we're talking about scoring, there's definitely levels. I would say Thomas probably has a little more flexibility than Lonnie because Lonnie he's either really good or he's really not. Thomas, he's a good bucket scorer. Like, you expect him to give you 20 points a night with Lonnie.
Like 90% of the time, I can expect 20 points out of him. Lonnie is a question mark.
Right, but Lonnie did have athletic ability that I kind of wish more like he used more if he was healthy. I mean, the injury kind of really hurts his stock in this league, and he's still a free agent, surprisingly. But with Thomas,
I mean, Cam is passing too. He averages almost the same assists as Cam Thomas, almost 2 assists.
Yeah, I mean, Thomas has to improve on these things. I mean, he was ranked 150 in rebounds with 3.2. He's ranked 94 with assists, 2.9. I mean, 94 is not horrible, but it needs to be much better if he says, I'm the guy of this team. Like, he needs to get those assist numbers up. And field goal percentage, he was 111. I mean, if he wants to have a really good season, if he could crack 100 in the league, that'd be a statement for me. Like, that Thomas is taking scoring to another level.
Yeah, we got to look at like, NBA draft. We got to look at a lot of these players coming up, man. There's a lot
I would say this: if we get Cooper or Ace, they're going to help Thomas because I hope people don't say, "Oh my gosh, if Thomas is a secondary scorer, it's bad for him." He's a secondary scorer. Thomas's offense is going to be so much better with the Cooper or Ace because there's going to be so much defensive attention on them next year that Thomas is not going to have the defensive pressure he's probably going to get this season. He's going to be in the corner for threes. He's going to get his own buckets. Like, I think Thomas's numbers would skyrocket with the Cooper or Ace. I just hope people see that more as this season goes by instead of saying, "Oh my God."
Sean Marks, I mean, that doesn't matter what the fans think. Is what Sean Marks actually values, like you said. So this guy over here, Dame Sar, man. So I mean, there's a lot of guys coming in like 6'6". I did like I showed like his highlights, man. I mean, this guy is like long, wiry, athletic wing who has oozing with upside potential. So yeah, he has long arms and he can athletic and run the floor. You know, there's a lot of guys that are actually coming out over here, man. Actually, it's Cam Thomas replacement right over here, man. Where is it?
I mean, like we talked about, I would say he has a 2-year window because we have 2 drafts coming up where he has a chance to prove if he can improve on his weaknesses and maintain a starter's role. But I think after 2027, say the scoring is still there, but everything else is not where you want it to be. I think the Nets will make bigger moves, and Thomas either has to accept being moved to the bench, or they might have to do something drastic and move him. I mean, that's where crossroads potentially with Thomas on this team, especially if they re-sign him. But he has to improve on things for him to maintain the role. I think that's not bad of any of us to say that because we want him to succeed. But he's facing a lot of tough competition.
There's competition coming,
like
man.
You're saying.
Yeah. I gotta look at a lot.
I mean, guys are getting bigger. I mean, look at this draft, BK. How many of these guys are 6 foot and over? A lot. All these guys are big dudes, especially in the top 5.
Yeah, and like
then
I said,
you look at 2026.
Yeah, actually, hold on. I want to say, Oren, thank you for the compliment yesterday in the private chat. I didn't read the thing until like when you actually I got off the show then. But thank you for the compliment yesterday.
Yeah, no hard feelings about yesterday, BK. We just had a tense discussion. Nah, you and I, we never make it personal, man. We good friends always, man.
Yep. Yeah, so a lot of these guards coming out, man, they're like you said, at the average NBA height is actually like 6'6", man. So Cam Thomas without sneakers is about 6'2" ish,
Right.
and
And there's so much power to have in a draft that could be historic. Like the Nets, they're not going to probably draft everybody. They're probably going to trade for either 2026 or to move up or something like that. So I think Thomas has to act like my job is not secure. I have to get better this year and next year before 2027. He can't be like, I'm the guy, I'm the leader. That's how it's going to be. No, you got to show it. It's got to be earned. I'm not just going to give this guy the bag and the leadership title just because he had 3 40-point games a year or two ago. No, he's got to show it because I don't think Sean Marks sees him as the guy. I really don't. From what I've seen so far with his body language and everything, like we have to be prepared that something could happen. So not,
yeah, yeah. All right. Wait. Okay, this is it right here. This is the second article I wanted to get to. So 5 players the Nets could select in the 2025 draft. Let me pull this thing up over here, and let's see how they think that Sean Marks will actually how he was selected. So the first 2 they actually got right, but I think no, Edgecombe was on there. So let's see. They have Cooper Flag. I still have question marks on Cooper Flag, so I'm gonna be watching Duke and see if he can actually improve his ball handling. I say by the end of the season, like court awareness, like him passing, not dribbling into double teams. Like I saw a couple of high school games that I've actually seen, and turning the ball over, and it was multiple games. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dude here, man? A guy's wide open in the corner, and you're just like dribbling the double teams, falling on the floor, and turning the ball over. So that's something I actually want to see an improvement on. So I don't like the ceiling for the number 1 pick. They said his ceiling is AK-47, who was like a Mikal Bridges, like a high-end role player, man. Not a guy you definitely want to run your offense through.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Mike Scotto. He did some comparisons about some of the top guys, and he said from what NBA Insider said, I was confused about what they said about Harper. They say he's like a Drew Holiday defensive type guy, and I'm like, he's a point guard. He's not Drew Holiday. Like he's not a top defensive type guy. He's a great point guard, high IQ, got some scoring, but like sometimes some of these guys' predictions comparisons, I don't always agree with. I thought that one was a little interesting.
Well, he doesn't have he's the same size as, let's say, Joe Johnson. Does he have like Joe Johnson type handles? Like Joe Johnson had the handle of a Harlem Globetrotter. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because he was strong. I mean, Joe Johnson guy had muscle over his body.
That's straight. Ball handling.
Well, that too. It's a combination. That's what made Johnson such a nice character. People want to follow.
I know he's strong, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just giving you a comparison. Like, I want to see, like, for a guy that because the number 1 pick, right, is you expect him to be a guy that you actually run your offense to. He's going to be the guy that's going to make multiple All-Star teams. And if there's a lot of limitations there, for one, his size, which can actually get better. I mean, he's 195 pounds, I think, at the power forward position. All right, bang it against Giannis and Paolo Banchero. All right, so that seems like a project player for me. So
I think it's a good project. I see this guy as a hybrid player, man. Offensively, defensively, he will get better. I don't see this guy being like stuck for a year or two unless there's some type of injury. I think this guy has a great mindset.
This guy's not perfect, man. I mean, he's only going to college for 1 year.
Listen.
It's not like Tim Duncan where he's going to like college for 4 years and he's coming out a polished player.
No, listen, you're right. This guy's going to have so much attention on him, so much focus, because everybody's looking at him as the next big thing, and he's going to have to cross a lot of boxes off. I'm just saying I'm looking forward to seeing him prove that he can do it. I think he really can. And Ace Bailey, this guy's going to be a beast, man. I would say 5'2" player, man, when I look at this guy. Offensively, defensively, ball handling, if he gets that more better, like he gets better, like he could really be a force in this league. But they compare him to Paul George, which I thought was a little weird. I mean, guys like Hannibal called him KD.
Over here, man. Look at these arms and look at Paolo Banchero's arms. All right, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but you could say this. You could say the same thing about Ace Bailey, man. The guy's got handles, but you look at his arms too, and it's like both these guys got to get stronger.
pressure on the rim that Ace Bailey gives you, man. I mean, do you want to take a charge from that guy? I mean, he's coming down like you want to get out the way, like Cooper Flag. These
No, I
arms right
think
here.
Cooper will take charges.
Like,
Cooper's got an aggressive side to him, man, that I want you to see when this guy plays. Like, this guy's a competitor too. I think both of them, they do need to get stronger, both Ace and Cooper. That's the one knock that they both got on their ratings. I think they both got a 7 in strength. They both need to get better, like strength wise. That's going to be a huge thing for them. But I'm telling you, a year or two from now, when they bulked up, man, they're going to be forces in this league. Either one of them, and I'd be happy to have either one of them be the franchise guy of this
all
team.
right, hold on, Jonathan. Let me let Scott go before the mad rush comes in, man.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on? What's going on?
Not much.
All right, so what you got on the topic about Cam Thomas on the contract extension? Then we're gonna go over these draft picks that the Nets projected to actually get. And what you think about Cooper Flag? And like, do you share the same kind of concerns that I actually have about Cooper?
I feel the same way about Cooper. Yeah, I think he's pretty good though.
No, I'm not saying he's garbage. SL's always going to the actual extreme, man.
Yeah.
I just said there's some things that he needs to work on if it's going to translate into the NBA. He can work on it. Not to say he can't do it, that it can't happen. But like, just look at these arms, and then you look at Paolo Banchero, right?
Yeah,
you look at Giannis. Like Paolo Banchero is like a Coke machine on legs, man.
Yeah. But how long Banchero been in the league?
No, he was.
How long he's been in the league?
Like 3 years, 2 years now.
Yeah, because his first year he was little,
No, he was strong.
Yeah, but I mean,
he averaged. How much he averaged?
He gotten better.
He was strong.
He's gotten better.
Yeah, he had an NBA body already.
He got stronger though. Paulo was.
He got stronger
now, and that's what Cooper's going to do.
Already, though, man. I watched him his first year.
Right, but BK Cooper Flag made his bread and butter as a defender. He's going to come to this league with a defensive mindset.
It's against high schoolers. We got to see him against like NBA, like
but that's what he's worked on though. Before he became a decent offensive player, defense was what he made his bread and butter on. So if he could bring that into the league, the offense is what's going to eventually take him over the top. That's what people have more questions about is offense, not really.
Yeah, my question is like, some people are big and not quick. Banchero's kind of quick, but I think Cooper just got to, if his body frame is thin, he's just got to work on his speed because in the NBA, the league is not really like it used to be where everybody needs to shoot threes, So,
it helps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
It definitely helps, man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying if that's what they want from you,
Yeah. It helps.
Same with Ace Bailey. I mean, the kid's got athletic ability, but he's got to bulk up too. Because just because you have athletic ability doesn't mean that some guys ain't going to outmaneuver you. That's what Ace needs to work on as well.
Yeah. You got some thin people that's strong.
We were talking about Zaire Williams yesterday, and in terms of his size, even at the 3, I think he's 195 pounds. But him and Cooper are the same size. So if Zaire, not to say that he's Zaire Williams, but it's just more of a strength thing. If Zaire Williams is actually struggling at the 3 and even at the 4, I think they had him as a 4, but he's too small. You'll get pushed around, man. I mean, like you got to put up resistance. I'm not saying you got to guard every single person.
Yeah.
But like you saw this past year, Gary Trent Jr., right? He was on Toronto. He went 11 out of 12, and he scored 25 points on 12 shot attempts. I mean, that can't happen. He needs to score 25 points on like 22 shot attempts, 23 shot attempts. I mean, that means there was no defensive resistance right there. So when I say defense, I'm not saying you're going to hold somebody to 0. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Yeah, that's impossible. I'm saying, like, in order for you to get like 20 to 25 points, you got to take 24 shots. You know what I'm saying? That's playing good defense right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think, I think he, he's probably the best player in his, one of the best players in the class. So you
Well,
can't
I
go
mean, like I
wrong.
said, his jump shot is not perfect. He has to work on it. It's
But he has the
Yeah, that's a
size.
minor flaw, BK. It's nothing that this guy will
No,
not
listen,
improve
and
on.
they said the same thing
Yeah,
about. I don't want to bring up Ben, but they said, "Oh, Ben and
right,
Russell
right,
Westbrook,
yeah.
right? They'll fix their jumper. They'll get it together." And
Yeah,
look at
but this guy is so young, he's gonna
Dennis Smith
fix it.
Jr. is another one. How
And
long he's been? How long he's been in the NBA? Right?
yeah,
He still shoots 28% from three.
right, but from what I've seen on film, Cooper can get off a jump shot. I've seen him make the
It's
jump shot
not
on video.
consistent, man. It's not
And
consistent.
that's going to be a challenge, but I think he will rise up to it. And it's not a bad thing either to have challenges. Like, I don't want this guy to come in being perfect. I mean, you need somebody. If he's a main prospect guy, he has to be able to go to another
Well,
level.
listen,
Not
you want to
just
get the
yeah,
most like NBA. You want to get a guy that can actually shoot threes already, not hoping he could shoot threes like Ben Simmons and Russell Westbrook and Dennis Smith Jr.
Well, I
like-
mean, the Nets drafted somebody that was lights out, and he went 27th in the pick.
Who's that?
right.
Cam Thomas.
Oh, Cam Thomas. Yeah,
Cam Thomas was lights out, and even
Yeah, well,
everybody in the league knew
But
that.
his defense. Yeah.
They knew he could shoot though.
But Marcus,
Scott, I gotta-
hold on. There's no guarantee that he look at Claxton. Claxton came in the same size as probably a little bit lighter, but he's only at 215 pounds. 5 years later. All right, to play the center, he needs to bulk up even more than that. That should have been one of the main priorities for Claxton. Is the
Well,
bulk
Scott,
I
up.
don't see. My thing with the bulk up is like some people. You know how people are born with a certain weight
Yeah, it's a certain. I think it's a
and a
ectomorph or
certain
something like that.
a
Yeah,
certain
no
frame.
matter how much they actually eat, they can't
Actually,
control it.
adding weight would hurt them because
Yeah.
they actually slow down.
Well,
Scott, I have a question for you, Scott. Since we're kind of talking a bit about Thomas, and I want a theme to ask some of the guys tonight. Do you
Yeah.
think Sean Marks believes in Thomas as the guy? Because everything we've seen, Sean hasn't really come out and said
That
I
was
see
his.
Thomas as a guy, as like a main
I
guy.
want
Where are you
us
on
to
that?
answer that question
I
too,
do.
though.
I think he do. I think he if that was his pick, he wanted him.
I heard it was KD's pick.
Well, was he
Well,
expecting
he wanted
this from
him.
Thomas though at 27? Was he
I mean, when
expecting
he
Thomas?
picked him, he was happy with that pick.
I think
I heard Kevin Durant wanted Sean Marks to pick him.
Ice, what do you think, Ice?
it serves him well to go into a team that's already established, so he could be more effective that way,
Right.
as opposed to where Sean Marks would pick him like to build around. You understand? Because you can tell he didn't pick him for that reason. He picked him because we needed instant offense.
Shoot, score.
So it's a difference between
Right.
drafting a player in the lottery that you build around and somebody who could be a mercenary straight off the bat. Like he came in, he scored, he helped the team that was already ready. You understand what I'm saying? So now I think he fits well on a team that's already ready. He fits well here as well, but he should round out his game, better. If he rounds out his game, he's only gonna take him to another level. You understand what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Wait, Marlene, I'm not obsessed with it. Cam Thomas literally said to Mike Scotto, I am the guy. I think I'm the best on the team. So if you say you're the best, you got to prove it. I'm not obsessed with it. I'm just challenging Cam Thomas to actually show it this season. That's all. He said it.
Yeah. I'm really
I'm not
interested to
obsessed
see
with it.
how the schemes help him,
Right.
Yeah, because
a little
yeah.
more discipline and give a little bit of more effort. That's what I really want to see. That's what
Well, I hope they just give him the opportunity to show. I really.
I mean,
do.
he has it. He has it.
Right.
Because
not like
I
he has
just
it on the
feel
leash now. He
Yeah.
has it right there. So
I ha-
regardless, he's still gonna get paid. He's
yeah.
still
I
gonna
hope
get
so. I hope
paid,
so. I hope so.
Ellen, what you got on the
Scott,
top?
what type of contract do you think Thomas should have? Wait, let me ask Scott one question. Scott, what type of contract do you think they should give Thomas for like 4 years? How much you think?
4
We're at like
years?
80 million. Where are you at?
Yeah, 80 million, 20. Yeah, 20 a year.
Mhm.
20 a year. That sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't pay him $100 million. No.
Yeah, he has to have like a spectacular season. I put like a 26 and 7 stat for him to try to achieve team.
I mean, I want him to have a good season, but not that good.
All right, Ice, what do you think, guys? What do you think, guys? Where do you think Tom's contract should be around?
Yeah, around the same thing, around like probably like
80 mil, some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, around the Claxton area, a little
Yeah.
less, just because this is his contract year, and it's not really
Right.
fair for him that he's gonna have to prove himself in a vacuum, like in such a short time. You
On a
know,
Right.
team that's gonna be tanking.
right. So let's say if he had
That's a good point
expanded
by both you
terms
guys.
on
Yeah,
it, you
yeah.
know, you could
Facts.
justify longer
All right.
contract.
Let me let LM get in before Mad Rush gets in here, man. LM, yeah, LM, what you got on the topic over here? What you think Cam Thomas' value is worth? And do you believe that Sean Marks actually really truly believes in Cam Thomas? Because I don't think he does.
Uh, I mean, looking at the marketing they doing on Cam as of this point, I think I think the viewpoint has changed. I think the fan base viewpoint of Cam is way different than the organization. Um, we view Cam as kind of like our kid. You know, we drafted him at 27, mind you, but we drafted him. He's developed in some sort of way into what he is now. He's still got a lot more to go, but just where he's at now for being a 27th pick is like I feel nothing short of amazing. He could have ended up way different than who you would originally get around that area. So I mean, for him to even be the best player on this team as of now is
It's outstanding.
uh yeah, is out very
Now,
outstanding.
who's somebody brought it up in the comments? Is that because the team is just bad?
No, look at the picks
No, that's
before him.
it's because of
Look
it,
at the picks
right?
before him.
Well, here's a
And
question: did
look at the
Thomas
picks
earn
before
that,
him.
or is that because of the rebuild and the way we disassembled this team? Did Thomas
No,
earn that spot
He
it's
though?
came
be
out
it's
like that.
right.
Hey, now that's
Cam
one way of saying it.
Cam has this is who Cam's always been. It's just the fact of the matter is he's getting obviously his role is extended more now as to where he's gonna have to be the guy and improve on certain things. But
Oh yeah, I want
he
to ask you.
showed flashes of this in his
Scott,
rookie year, even though he didn't get much
Well,
minutes. But
LM, do you?
hold on, Jonathan, one second. Scott,
Mhm.
Jonathan, and I already touched on this, but Scott, I don't know if Scott Ice and LM heard me say this. So him, Lonnie Walker, and Cam Thomas are like similar players, right? So two questions right there. Hypothetically, if Cam Thomas were to be traded, can he get a Mikael Bridges type haul? And you look at Lonnie Walker right now. Lonnie Walker can't get picked up by anyone. I mean, there was talks of the
Ooh,
Nets
bro,
actually really.
I don't
I
think
mean,
Lonnie's better than
I mean,
Cam.
I mean,
I don't
Lonnie
think
Yeah,
Lonnie
Walker
is a
I
better
mean,
has
the
shooter than
average.
Cam.
injuries too. I mean,
right.
Lonnie
Yeah, I mean,
We
I
Walker.
think
touched on that ice a little bit. We touched on
I
that.
think
Yeah.
Cam is more willing of a. It's funny. This is actually funny saying this. I think Cam is more of a willing passer than Lonnie, as to where Lonnie is just a. For what he's played from the minutes he had, he just gave us scoring. The reason Ollie was benching him was because he was like, "Yo, Lonnie wasn't playing no defense. He was
yeah, it's
strictly
true. Yeah.
passing, and so he benched him as opposed to him playing Cam. Cam, even though it was little by little incrementally, he was making improvements in playmaking during the last second half of the month, which is why he got more minutes. So, I mean, I think I think Cam has grown in his game as to where Lonnie is kind of like, I don't know if he can, he's only 24. So, I mean, I'm not saying that he can't grow in certain parts in this game, but I think he
No, Cam
also as
Thomas is
well has to
22,
develop.
22 right now.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a matter. I think it's just different roles. But Cam is looked at right now as the guy as of until we draft
Well,
whoever we
I have a
get.
question for you, LM. How important do you think it is for Thomas to buy into improving on the things we all want to improve on? And in a sense, we look at other teams in the league. Most NBA insiders say if Thomas went to a different team, he's probably not starting. He's most likely a sixth man, and he has the golden opportunity on this team to try to maintain a starter's role. How important do you think it is for him to buy into that so he can show that he can break the mold that certain league insiders have on him? Like, how do you think he can do that? Do you think he can really buy in to improving on these deficits he has?
I think he's already brought in. I think he's already shown he wants to improve. He's shown he's ready for the moment. I think really I was thinking about a player that he is similar to in terms of his position. And I think what reminds me of Cam a lot is Devin Booker pre Chris Paul. Like he reminds me of I remember Booker in that Phoenix stage where he was putting up the numbers, but they weren't winning games. And I think that led to them like really getting DeAndre Ayton, who was a lottery pick. And they wasn't really getting anywhere until CP3 came and changed that structure. So I think with Cam, his viewpoint is can he do what he do, improve, but have that lead to winning games? I think
Right.
until he does that, I think the viewpoint on him is going to be like the viewpoint it was on Booker back then, as to where he's putting up empty stats, but it's not leading to wins until Cam
Until they
And I
got
start
think
winning.
Paul.
and I think
Until
that's a
until
two
they got
part
a point
thing.
guard is when it
Right.
changed.
That's a
Right.
two-part
Yeah.
thing because the team, the league, I mean, the team is or the organization has to put him in position to do so and bring the
Right.
pieces around him to let that happen. But that's up to the Nets.
Right.
To prepare, I want Cam. If, by the grace of God, if we get Cooper or Ace, I would want Cam at the end of the season to have developed enough on his other aspects as to where we can keep him in the lineup alongside those guys. And I think that's the main uh development I want to see from Cam this
Right.
season. As to
Well, he's got
where
to
he
fight
can
for
play
it.
alongside a right. And Cam has been on the bench since he's been here. He hasn't really had a starting role until this season. I don't think he wants to go back. I really don't think he wants to go back to the bench. I think he wants to be a starter for the rest of his career
All
on
right,
this
so
team,
that's
But
a
wherever
that's
he
where
that's
the
plays.
challenges come, LM. He has to improve. I mean, other teams in the league would not have him starting unless it's a rebuilding team, and he has the opportunity right now to really take the bull by the horns. But eventually, there's going to come a point where it's like, okay, is Thomas ready for this or not? Like that's when you have to make moves potentially.
And
So
that's
he's got
where
time
he's
right
and
now.
that's where he's stuck at, right? Because I kind of feel bad for the kid because he's
Right.
stuck in the area as to where we're in a rebuilding stage. So even if he does get better at certain things,
The
the
team will
thing
still be
around him is
losing.
right, and
And
people
we're
is not
going
going
to
to
look at it
understand
different.
that.
Yep. They're
Right, the
going to look
Nets
at it
fans are going to
different.
look at it. The Nets fans will look at it. We know what we're doing, but the media and everyone around that's going to be looking at us, they're going to be looking at him as like this empty stats kind of guy. But
Yeah,
we're
like
really trying to get a
all he
pick.
can do is shoot.
So.
He's one dimensional.
Right. And you don't want that. You want him to be able to contribute where it matters most, but not where it's like, oh my gosh, he has to start or else he's just going to be a crybaby. We don't want to get to that stage with
But
Thomas. We want him to be a consistent
To
player.
your point that the point that you made up, if he shows improvement not only on defense, but if he can get to at least 5 or 6 assists to end the season, I would say that's a win for us in terms of Cam moving forward. I
Right.
think
And look what
that's
Claude just
a
said.
huge
If
improvement.
Thomas can transition to a point guard, which is a tall ask, but if he can show signs of it, that will help his case.
Yeah,
But
but
we have to
see,
see it.
when it comes to Cam Thomas being a point guard, I mean, you want someone that's like has unconscious competence doing it.
Right.
Like it
Yeah.
comes naturally to them. Where Cam Thomas, if he's being a point guard, he has to consciously think about it, and
Yeah, you got to
doesn't
leave him at
probably
the two.
And
overthink
you
it.
brought up Booker, LM, and you saw Booker as a
I
point
think
guard this
he's more
season.
like
It was
Booker.
tough. It was tough for Booker to be a
I
point
think
guard in
he
this
played
game.
like
Yeah.
Booker.
Yeah,
Nah,
but Booker can't handle both positions. So that's why you need to get a point guard eventually to play with
Book the
Thomas
crazy
on his
thing
team.
is
He
that
can't
the
handle it.
way
was kind of a
When
stretch.
Booker, we're looking at the end product of Booker now. We tend to, when Booker first entered the league, he was horrible at defense. He was horrible at
Yes, he
playmaking.
was.
All he could do was score. He's
Yeah.
basically what Cam
Well, he's
was
not. He doesn't
now.
have the
Like,
physical. Like he's not Ant-Man, where he has this big
No,
physical.
he's
yeah,
around the
right. But
same
BK,
size.
he was still only a score. He had nothing else to offer when he entered the league. All he was a scorer. He wasn't
That's
a
all he
great
was.
defender. He couldn't play make to save his life. It wasn't until CP3 got there that his game developed. And I think
Right.
that's what Cam needs. He needs a point guard veteran there to teach him the rules of the game and how to see guys. And yeah, Booker's not at that point as to where we just saw it happen, where they got swept. But I think the difference between Booker and Cam is that even though Booker is not a point guard, he still has that playmaking ability as to where he can, look and get other guys. He's
All
not
right,
a
hold on.
traditional point
Let me
guard
let
player.
SL go, man. SL, what you got on the topic, man? And we're gonna get into the draft in a second with Cooper Flag and some of these
I
players that
can't,
the Nets are
I,
projecting
I
up.
Good
can't, I
discussion so
can't,
far, guys.
yo, yo, I can't even, yo, where the fuck I start with? Like, listen, y'all really think Cam Thomas is gonna get 100 million? Are you
None of us
serious?
said that. Wait,
No,
we
Nobody
didn't
said
say
that.
that. We don't
no,
say
we
anything.
didn't say
Yo,
Read the
100.
SL,
article right
do
now.
me a favor,
Read the
SL.
article
Don't
right
come
now.
in with the BS, dude. If you can't actually understand what we're
Word.
saying, don't assume, man. All right, we're not trying
No,
to do
we
what
said
we
like
did last night.
80, said around the 80 mark. That would be the
Yeah, that's
best.
what we agreed on,
The
man.
80
Come
mark
on.
is fine. No,
How much?
100 mil is crazy.
Yeah,
Around
unless he
80,
How
has
much?
like a
around four
superstar
years,
season.
80. Yeah, around
What?
4 years,
Yeah,
80. I think that's a good deal for King.
yeah, it's
Are you
fair. It's very
serious?
fair.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah.
are you kidding? Hell no. The Cam
What
Thomas
would
is
you?
gonna,
So what would you
yo,
give?
Oh,
So what would you give Cam, SL?
Let SL explain himself,
Cam is
man.
gonna fetch
Let
right
me
now
talk.
about 30. Right now.
30?
Are you
He
serious?
didn't even
About
earn
30.
it.
He's
What are you
better than
talking
Claxton.
about?
Yo, he's better than Claxton and he's better than Cam Johnson right now. And them two got buck milk. What are you
That is
talking
a
about?
Nah, but
horrible
you know what?
argument, SL.
You know what? Hold on, SL. Cam Johnson gives you off the ball scoring. He's better like at
Cool.
system
Do
basketball
what?
than
Do
Cam
what?
Thomas.
Exactly. Doing what? Exactly better than
Shooting,
Cam
shooting,
Thomas doing
coming off
what?
of screens. Hold on, SL. Shooting, coming off of screens, being able to come off
And
of
he
curls. Yeah.
30
Cam
million.
and
wins
Cam Thomas did
and
that.
Captain and Captain
And Cam
shooting
Thomas
percentage
did
this
the
year
same
though.
too, and had the higher percentage. What the
That
fuck are you
has
talking about?
value too, man. It doesn't have
Hold
to be
on,
just
bro. I
down the
think
basketball. You want to be able to
this
Wait,
move
this
let
the
dude
Ice
got
chime
paid
ball.
in.
off
Let
his
Ice
pass,
chime in.
bro.
Let Ice chime in. Let Ice chime into this.
Yeah.
Listen, the way
To answer,
salary
No,
cap.
wait,
your
SL.
question,
Ice has
Oh,
something
SL.
to say. Let Ice chime in real quick. He has
To
something to
answer
say.
your question, SL, I think Cam Johnson, he got paid because of his past, not because of the bum shit he's doing now. You understand? Like
Right.
they
he
paid him
been in the
based off the
league.
finals and what he did in the playoffs with us
Yeah.
and shit like
Cam
that.
Johnson played. Cam Johnson got paid for different reasons. He got paid because
Yeah,
what
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
what's his
Cam
name? He
Thomas is
got
getting
paid
his year
because
right
what's his name?
now. Like
Teflon
he
Chan
get paid.
traded. He picked that pick instead of Ingram and Jalen Brown. He picked Phoenix pick, and that's why
Yo,
to save for
hold
the
on.
he fucking paid what his name Cam Johnson. That's
Yeah,
why
30
he got
million,
paid.
30 million is
Other than that,
outrageous,
that
SL.
dumbass
Thomas
didn't
hasn't
deserve
even
that
played in the
contract.
playoffs yet to earn
Let
that
me
type of
ask
money.
you.
Phoenix was not willing to pay him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, SL, hold on 1 second. Marlon, man, a lot of teams was asking for Mikal Bridges as soon as he came to Brooklyn. I mean, Houston was willing to give up a lot of picks. I think the T-Wolves, the Memphis Grizzlies, they were looking at 2-3 picks. So don't say, oh, that was just like some crazy thing right there. A lot of teams was looking for Mikal Bridges. Go ahead, finish
Well,
up.
Mikal is the perfect role player. So they gonna have to like you said, the Nets fans view Mikal different than how the
Mikal
league
ain't
views
got
Mikal.
nothing
They
to do
see
with
him.
us right now. If he took a pay cut first time, it ain't got nothing to do right now. Looking at our salary right now and the way going forward, let me break you down the numbers, the actual numbers that none of this. I was waiting and wondering who in the panel is going to talk about next year's salary and how much it's going to be. Let me tell you how much the salary is going to be next year. So in 2024, projected total is going to be 132. Projected salary cap is going to be 141. Projected tax, tax threshold is going to be at 171. Now let's go where
I'm
what's his
back.
name? Brooklyn Nets is going to be in the salary cap next year. Next year, Brooklyn Nets is going to be projected to have in 2025. So Brooklyn Nets is going to have 65 mil.
Good point,
Now
Lecky.
let's do the simple math. The John don't fucking no idea about.
Yeah,
Let's talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
30 million,
Let's talk
outrageous, dude.
about that.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
But go on.
Okay.
Outrageous, but go on.
Okay, John. Now shut up and listen. So
Yeah, okay.
how much is Cam Thomas is gonna get?
Guy wants to
How
give
much is
30
Cam
million for
Thomas is
earning
getting?
nothing. Yeah, okay.
Okay, how much is Cam Thomas getting next year? Who you paying after that?
First
What
off, 20
exactly
million
players?
is a
What
generous
exact players
boost
you
for
talking
him.
about?
But 30 million? There's gonna be incentives with that.
What you talking about?
I know what I'm talking about. You really want to give guy $30 million? What did he do to earn that money yet? Exactly. Thank you, man.
He averaged 20-4. 20-4. What? Now what?
When did he do this?
Limited minutes. Well, he was being benched last year.
Last year. That was last year. We're talking about this year.
Okay, so this year, when he's gonna Joey Fernandez, who already showed every signs to be a great coach, he's coaching his team to 2-0. Everybody right now. David Black. Who else was over there? What's the US coach? He was capping over there for what's his name? Fernandez right now. And they talking about him being the next great coach.
Yo, SL, you was cooking SL. Keep cooking.
No, he wasn't, Ivan. Come on, dude. It was a red prediction. There's nothing to stand on it yet. We haven't seen Thomas Clinton earn $30 million yet.
Shut up. Listen, we just speak on stats. Alone, stats alone. Thomas is getting $120 right now. Let's look around the league. Let's look around the league and compare them players. Okay.
But first off, what does Coach Jordy specialize in? Defensive players. Why do you think Claxton got $27 million? Because of his defense. Thomas has to prove he can do something defensively to earn $30 million.
He don't have $27 million.
No, come on. No, yes, he does. That's the money he's making.
He has a decelerating contract. He has a decelerating contract from 27. And it goes down.
You're getting cooked
it's not 27 a year.
They cooked on nothing.
Can you give me? Hold on.
Before SL show, we were actually having a good discussion.
For defense, you ain't have defense ain't have to do nothing with the way salary cap and CBA. Defense has nothing to do with it. So the mathematics
SL, you know what basketball is, SL? You know what basketball is? I mean, you know that offense, defense are required to earn money, right?
That explains your stupidity.
That's exactly why Cam Thomas That's why exactly Cam Thomas gonna get money.
SL, but go on.
All right, so we not gonna have an all defensive team.
Listen,
I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
AP, it's called working on weaknesses.
We talked about this. Billy, hold on.
The Chicago Bulls team.
Let me go real quick.
Yeah, please. I can't listen to SL anymore. Go on, please.
Look, we know
there's nothing to the table tonight, man.
Hold on. We keep harping on this. We know Cam Thomas will never be a great defender. But if he can be a great passer, bro, Trae Young, we have these conversations over and over and over again. Everybody has strengths and weaknesses. That's how basketball goes.
It's not even about that. It's not even about that. It's about he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid. Cam Thompson is gonna get paid.
Nobody's saying he's not.
It's not about that.
Yeah, we all agreed to $80 million would be a fair deal for him.
Nah, more than $80 million. You kidding me, man?
AP, but he hasn't shown that he's gonna get paid in that contract yet.
More than $80 million. Hold on, SL and Jonathan. Hold on. This is for AP over here. Can Mikal Bridges command a Mikal Bridges type haul?
Wait, Mikal what?
In a trade, can he actually get?
You said can Mikal Bridges demand what?
You mean
for the trade he's talking about?
I'm sorry. Can Cam Thomas get a Mikal if they were to trade Cam Thomas, right? Can he get the same type of value that Mikal Bridges did?
It's not about that.
No, come on.
Here
we go.
It's not about that.
Talk about me. Like Claxton.
I mean, y'all, to be honest with you, y'all say irrelevant shit.
Hold on. This is for AP because he's always dicking and dodging questions, man.
I'm not dodging no questions. Your question don't have nothing to do with what's going to happen. He's going to get paid. Now, how much he's going to get paid? Listen. Hold on. You never even asked me how much he's going to get paid. You just saying, how much? What's his trade?
27 or 30
million. Hold on, BK.
All right, but listen to what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me just say this. Let me say this real fast. It's going to be a decelerating contract. He's going to get front loaded. It may be looking.
I don't mind him getting paid. I'm not saying that.
BK, you keep harping on this. For example, will Claxton start somewhere else? No, but we need Claxton. That's why he's getting paid. We need Cam Thomas scoring. Right, that's what he's getting paid.
Ivan,
about
Claxton would
team.
start on
Let their
Memphis.
All right, yo,
value
BK Hoops,
Ivan,
BK Hoops. You know what it's about, BK Hoops?
Yo,
BK
Claxton
Hoops
not
is
starting
about
nowhere
reaching
else.
the
He's
calorie
Yes, he
cap
is.
floor.
His friend is John
Every
Morant. He
team,
can start on
every
that team.
team has to reach the salary
Cam
cap floor.
Johnson ain't starting
I know,
nowhere
I
either.
know
Look at
that,
him. How
AP.
much he
Yo,
got
Kim
paid.
Johnson has no
yo,
defense.
Listen,
But look,
we're
Cam
saying,
Johnson still got paid.
all right,
What are you talking
Scott,
about?
LM, Jonathan
With
was saying
incentives.
20 million is
Yeah,
good.
but still, he still got paid here. So Cam
Yeah,
Thomas
yo,
ain't
yeah,
get
but
paid
Clay
here.
Claxton's not going to
Claxton,
start a different
so
team, man. Come on.
John, so Claxton gonna start somewhere else
Yes, he
in another
could if
team?
he wanted to. He could start on Memphis.
Where?
Memphis.
Because y'all keep that's the only team. Where else? Where else? And I doubt
To
that
put him
too.
on Toronto, if they wanted an upgrade over Jakob Poeltl, they would.
Stop. He just goes
You
to the
don't think he
same
can't
team.
play with Scotty Barnes?
No.
Ivan, come on, dude. I got to challenge you basketball tonight, man. Because if you think that's not possible, dude, you don't watch Scotty Barnes play basketball.
We can't just complain about Claxton not having offense, and now y'all say he can play. Come on, bro.
Yeah, y'all can't have it both
Because of his
ways, man.
defense.
Y'all can't have it both
bro,
ways. Y'all said he can't play.
Bro, for real.
Now all of a sudden he could start
Yeah,
on
I
other
didn't
teams. Like,
say
make a
that.
reality.
That's on BK's
Yo,
take. I said he could still play.
Yeah, but look how much he
Can
got
you
paid
show?
here. And then you said he got to, and you said he got to improve, John. No, you kept saying he got to improve.
Yeah,
So he
you say he got to improve. So how
exactly.
can
No, I was
he?
just
How
answering
can he
your
do that?
question. I'm not saying you should go play somewhere right now, but you say he's not going to start anywhere.
No, y'all may be mad because y'all sound like a fucking hypocrite. I was just
Nah,
using
y'all
the
hypocrites. Y'all know that.
yeah, bro.
Y'all
No,
talk.
you're going
Y'all
us
talk out the
hypocrites.
side of
You're
y'all neck.
hypocrites.
Listen,
So
y'all
don't even
talk
bring
out
That
the
that
is
to the
side of
table.
y'all
mad
neck.
Don't even
hypocrite,
bring
John.
that to the table with me, man.
You say you ain't even worth that money. Now you say you can start somewhere else. Come on, bro. Stop
What?
it, bro.
Yo,
You
Ivan, you
you
are
said
sputtering
go back
tonight.
to no,
Ivan,
no,
chill.
go to the other
Chill.
team.
Ivan, chill.
You
Chill
you
before you
kept
say
saying that he
something
needs
really
to
bad,
improve.
dude.
No,
Come
you
on,
say he
Ivan.
don't even deserve that money, bro. You can go back to the street. I bet you money. You said that he don't deserve that money, bro. That what you
Yeah, you
said.
said that.
Let's recap.
Yeah, I
Who
bet you
does
money.
deserve the
John,
money?
stop
Thomas or
lying. You
Claxton?
said that. You and BK
You
said
said
Claxton don't
that. You
deserve that
did
money.
say that when
You
he got
You
John,
did
signed.
stop
You
say
saying
said
that.
that.
bro.
No,
Stop
Who?
saying
Claxton
that,
or
bro.
Thomas?
Stop.
hold
Because every time when
on.
somebody casts you in the line, you can't even man up, bro. Because you and BK
Wait,
said
who
that
are you
Yeah, cause
multiple
talking
yo,
about?
times.
listen,
Thomas or
yo,
Claxton?
I had to mute
yo,
Ivan. Hold on. AP, I had to mute Ivan AP. I said
Yo.
that in terms of I thought the Nets were actually going to actually really start to actually win. But since they're rebuilding, give damn Nick Claxton the money. That's what I said yesterday.
Yeah,
All right.
Listen,
you
it's
think
before
listen. You talking
Claxton
about?
got paid.
Hold
Listen,
on. Let me
before
say this.
Claxton got paid.
See, I
You,
don't like when y'all update. I don't like when y'all update y'all criticism. I don't like. Hold on. I don't like when y'all update y'all. Y'all said this yesterday, but the whole time he got paid, y'all was bitching about it.
Thank
So don't
you.
sit there and mind you. And I'm the one that said,
Dude, we
hold up.
said he
I'm
had
the
things
one.
to work on,
Hold
AP.
up.
It's
I'm the
called
one that said,
basketball,
hold up.
man.
I'm the one that said from day one it was a great deal,
Thank you.
97 million
Thank you.
guaranteed.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
right.
And they was fighting you over and over again.
And we're not
And
even
y'all was
talking
fighting
about
me.
the
Y'all was
contract
telling me,
situation
"Oh,
anymore.
AP is wrong. AP don't know what the fuck he talking about." Blah blah
Oh,
blah blah.
thanks.
And now all of a
Hold
sudden, y'all switch up.
You
hold
see?
on,
And y'all can't
man.
admit
Need
that. That's
tissue,
all I'm
AP?
saying.
Nah, they don't understand the salary cap and the players' value to
SL,
the
you're not
team.
bringing anything to the
That
table
makes
tonight, SL,
you
man.
look
You're making some
stupid.
bold proclamation
They
on nothing,
you
man.
stupid have no
I
idea
never,
what the money they talking about. All of a
I
sudden
never
they want to
said,
talk about talk a
I
lot
never
and
wanted to get rid of
listen.
Claxton. I thought Claxton
No,
was a
you're right,
great
bro.
player.
I know you never
Contract
I
said
right
also
now
thought,
and going forward.
Hold
What
on,
the
hold on.
Now
market
we
SL,
talking
value?
about.
SL,
We
let him
talking
Market
talk.
about
value was
before you
25.
started coming on. They was
Yeah.
saying
I
all of
know.
this shit about Claxton.
You're right.
You
You
talking
know
about,
what?
oh,
I heard
Claxton
it.
is Claxton
I
that.
heard they didn't want
We
him.
all heard it.
And
We all heard it.
I heard it too. But
Yes.
Listen, I was
I heard
telling
it
you
too.
during the season when
Guys,
BK
Just,
Show
But I
was
Because
just
talking
there's
thought
about
that
nothing
it.
wrong
maybe
with the
they were
point of the
thinking that
con.
they
If
was
you're
going to try to
rebuilding, you're
make a
not giving
run
Claxton
now.
that type of money.
Now what?
But they was
There's nothing.
rebuilding.
Wait. There was nothing wrong with that point because at the time you're not giving somebody $100 million when you're rebuilding. You think you'd sign and trade him, so it wasn't wrong when we were saying that was a
See,
possibility.
you
No,
wrong
no.
again. You wrong again. The
yeah.
No,
salary
it was a
cap goes
take.
up,
It was a
and it's
take on a possibility, and he stayed and he got the
You
money.
wrong again. You
No,
wrong again.
no,
No,
John.
He
AP,
got
you
less.
actually
He
got to
got
make
less than
proclamations
R.J.
on this
Barrett,
point.
and he's
Takes
better
is
than R.J.
fucking
Barrett.
ridiculous again.
What?
Yeah,
It's
and John
fucking
just said he can
ridiculous.
start in other
It's
teams, and
fucking
you
Isaiah
say he
Carter
couldn't,
Chan
bro.
got,
Come
got
Guys,
on,
paid.
bro.
one
Doing the same shit
microphone.
what like
Hold on.
That's what other people who were saying too. Wait, I
What
act
the
like I'm the only
fuck is
person
he
that was
talking
saying
about?
that. There
He
were other
don't
people on the stage
understand
saying the same thing.
Just
of the
admit you
plan of
was
the team
wrong.
and
That's
how
it.
it's
Don't
breaking down
talk.
to the
On
Don't talk
what? There
about
was
strategy.
at the
nothing wrong that I
time.
said.
Don't
It was
talk
about
about
the
at the
game.
time and then correct yourself when we was right
Yep.
the whole time. You was
Facts.
wrong. Just
AP
admit
was
the
right the
shit.
first.
About
And
what?
he's wrong right now.
That's it.
He's
Hold on.
talking about going to the next year, looking at the salary cap.
I
It's
can't even hear what you
fucking
guys are saying.
right
So
there
let
in
me.
front of you. I just gave
That's
you
all.
the
We
number.
gotta react.
How in
No,
the
let
fuck
them
You didn't give
is
us
that?
anything, SL.
But let me-
You said
but let me
give
tell-
Cam 30
Let
million.
me
That's
say
what
one
I'm going
thing.
there.
Listen,
Let me say
30
one
million
thing.
for Cam Thomas right now, who averaging
SL,
20
calm
points and
down, bro.
4
Let me
assists.
say
That
right
was the
now.
league. That's league.
Let me
That's
say.
what the
Let
fuck
me
you
say.
talking about?
Let me say
You
this
don't
right
get me some
now.
hemorrhoid free, man, with the way you coming at us, man.
Hey, let me say this right now. Cam Thomas ain't going. Cam Thomas is not going nowhere. The Nets are going to pay him
I know. They're gonna have to get
He's
used
gonna
to
get
that.
paid.
because he's the best player on
that.
that team. He's the best player on the team.
All right, so let's.
So whatever weakness y'all think he
Even the
has,
insiders ask on the daily, man. Like
He's
we're
the
not
best
asking
team.
bad
No,
questions
like
here.
I said,
He's not
y'all was
going
wrong
nowhere.
about y'all was wrong about Nick Claxton. Y'all gonna be
Let's-
wrong about Cam Thomas.
Hold on. Let's expand on
First
that
of all,
right
you said
now.
there's possibilities he could be
he's
re-signed
not
or
going
not.
nowhere.
Yo, John, you constantly wrong with the numbers. What the fuck? Why you even talking?
SL, why are you talking? You're not even
You're
bringing
gonna
dialogue
break it down the
discussion, man.
numbers and
You
I'm
bring a
giving
lot
you
of
a simple
yippity yippity,
answer.
dude. Come
Why
on.
the fuck you can't put 2 and 2
What?
together? How hard is that?
What? I'm trying to hear you, SL. I hear
Oh my god, are you serious?
Okay.
All right, so
I know not to talk to you about financial advice now. Thank you.
Go ahead, BK.
You saying he's the best player on the team, right?
Yeah, he's the best
Are you
player.
aware that the Nets is going to actually have a lot of draft picks next year?
Yeah,
Okay.
but let's
And we
get
still gotta,
rookies.
and we still. How much the draft pick scores? How much the draft pick scores? Hold up, BK. How much the draft pick scores?
What?
How much the draft pick scores?
What?
What are you talking about? Draft pick scores?
Because we have to reach the salary cap floor no matter what. That's what I'm asking you. Because you talking about how much draft picks we're gonna have. We still have to reach the salary cap floor
right now. We're talking about players. So no, Scott made a
no,
point.
no. We talking about financial situations. It all intertwines. It all intertwines. That's what y'all don't get. Y'all talking about.
They don't understand it.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't
The
understand.
stupidity level of them. It's fucking
Y'all don't
ridiculous.
understand.
And they talking about
You know how
Go ahead,
much
BK.
money we're gonna have if those players come off the Bucks? I don't think y'all understand. We have to fill that cap space no matter what. So we have to
there's a certain amount you gotta spend.
So we can just give all the money to Thomas and not divvy it up to build this team
Who
and make
said
him
give
better.
all the money to Thomas?
You're talking about 30 million.
Oh my God.
Is fair.
Hold on.
Just
Nobody
how
said not to
fucking
give
stupid
Cam
you are,
Thomas the money. All right.
Let me say this.
All right.
Just because, hold on, let me say this. Just because he say 30 million doesn't mean it's going to be 30 million every year. It's going to be 30 million. It could go down to 27 million the next year. It could go down to 24 million the next year. And it could go down to 21 million
front
the
heavy,
year after
like
that.
they did Claxton.
Same
They did
thing
him
they did
front
Claxton.
heavy.
Same thing they did Cam Johnson.
I want to expand on what Scott was actually saying.
Yeah.
Right? So he's saying right now you have to pay Cam Thomas the money because right now he is the best player on the team, which I do concur. Right now, you have to you got to pay the guy. You might as well. It's a rebuilding situation. So here's what's coming next year. Cooper Flag, who you guys actually say could be.
Yeah, he's gonna get a rookie contract.
BK,
He's gonna get a rookie contract.
BK, what that got to do with anything? BK, they on rookie contract skills.
All right, so who's better? Who's gonna be better? Cooper Flag.
It don't matter if they. Yo, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Wait, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer. Hold up. I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question. Let me answer his question. Let me answer his question.
I know you're ready.
Hold up. Let me answer his question. Remember, Cat got paid before Anthony Edwards, right? And Anthony Edwards was still on the rookie contract, right? He was the better player, right? So it's gonna happen like that. Don't get it twisted. Just because Cam get paid doesn't mean he's gonna be the best player. Right. Until they contracts come up, then
I agree with that, but I was expanding on Scott's point. Scott said this is the best player right now. And I'm saying, what about next year and the following?
If we get Cooper Flag, listen, the conversation intertwined. We talking about cap space. We talking about cap. We talking about paying Cam Thomas. That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about who's gonna be the best player and such. Like anybody can be the best player.
No. The point I'm trying to make is
this kid's salary cap don't work like that. Who's don't work like that?
Salary cap SL. Nobody made you the grand salary cap king, man.
No,
Listen,
but
if you don't understand the simple mathematics and you talking about who's the best player, he should
What does
be
math
paid.
have to
Now
do with
he's on the rookie.
basketball?
Yeah,
I know I'm
talking
a
about
rookie
Cam
and
Thomas.
everything.
Yo,
Yo,
listen, shut
yo,
the
yo,
fuck up.
John,
You
but
don't even understand the
John.
No, one at
John,
a
you don't get it,
time,
John.
y'all.
It's
Yo,
about who's up next, John. That's what it's about. Who's
yeah,
up next?
right.
And
Yeah, you
Cam
know
is
you
who's
up
can
up
next.
next? Cooper,
you can
AD, Jordan.
speak
Listen to me.
about the players that's on the team now. You don't know you're gonna get Cooper Flag. You don't know that.
It don't matter.
Yo,
We
He
don't
even
know
was
if,
one
that.
of rookies.
hold on,
Right.
You keep saying
Even if he get
something that we
Cooper
don't
Flag,
know.
even if he
But
get
what I
Cooper
do
Flag,
know
hold
is
up.
Cam
Even
Thomas
listen. Even
is
if
the
he get
highest
Cooper Flag,
player.
he's on a control contract for 4 years, so he won't
Exactly.
be able to get paid in the
4
next
years.
4 years. So y'all keep
Right.
talking about, oh,
Exactly.
he's not the best player. He's not. Listen, by that
It
He's
time,
not
don't
gonna get
matter.
that
It don't
money.
matter if he's best player or
by that
not. The
time
numbers don't work like that.
by that time, Tom contract is gonna run out. So all
Right.
that
And my
y'all
thing,
right now doesn't matter in this 4 years when his contract run out.
AP, yeah, your thing
Do
breaking
y'all
up, but
get
you're right.
that?
Yo,
Hold
if
on,
you're
hold on.
gonna, we're gonna
I want
talk
to say
about
this. Hold on,
little
SL,
ABCs to this dumb fucks. Oh my
SL.
god.
Hold on, SL, because you was cooking.
Sure, SL.
You was cooking. You was cooking. My thing is,
Cooking
bro,
nothing, dude.
I think John
I
and
was
BK
cooking
don't
runny
realize that.
eggs.
We don't care like Cam Tom. We don't care if Cam Tom is the best player or not, bro. We gotta wait till they players
It
come
has nothing to
first.
do with the salary cap or
You have
CBA.
nothing to do. Yeah, like we don't care like that. What y'all care
I
more.
didn't
Like
disagree with
if
that,
they
man.
come,
Oh, you
yeah,
just
if
put
they
words in my
come,
mouth, Ivan.
No, we
yeah,
arguing with
no, we
John
just
on BK.
yeah, like bro, we just want this team to whoever gonna be good is gonna be good. It doesn't matter. Like that's it.
Yeah, but you
we
do know that
we
we are
do
going to
gotta
be signing
understand
players
that.
too,
Ivan,
right?
Ivan,
Got to be
Hold on,
balanced.
BK
there's
start.
the
Hold up,
potential. Listen,
Ivan,
hold on,
BK,
hold on.
BK
What
started the
about,
show.
all right, let's say hypothetically, Edgecombe comes over here, man. I mean, I think
Uh-huh.
he's a two guard, right? What do y'all say about this right here? This physical specimen right here, man.
You can
If
put
He's going to be
Edgecombe as
awesome.
one.
He's going
if
to be
he's a
awesome,
bust, he's a
man.
bust. We
Okay,
don't
what
know.
about him? What
He
about
ain't
him?
no buzz. Yo, Ivan,
You
you see
can
what this
put
guy does?
Edgecombe
This
as the
dude's one of the best
one.
athletic young guys on the
John,
draft,
Slowpoke.
man.
I said if
Listen,
he's
yo,
good,
I
if
don't
he's
think
good,
y'all.
if he a bust,
Ivan, no,
he's a
you
bust.
Yo,
ain't got nothing to
listen,
talk about that, Ivan.
y'all
I've been
acting
talking about
real.
it.
Hold up, y'all acting real slow
First of
right
all, they
now.
can.
We still have to reach the salary cap floor, and they don't get paid to the next 4 years, even if we draft them. So we still
We
They
got
don't
know
time
this,
understand. I don't
regardless.
AP.
understand.
We know he's on a rookie
All right, so why
contract when
y'all
he gets
keep talking
drafted.
about?
Go
Why
to
y'all
the
keep talking
NBA.
about if we pay Cam Thomas? What about this guy?
Because
Like it doesn't fucking matter.
Because
We
you
have to
expect
reach
him
the
to get it without
listen.
earning it. That's what I'm talking with you about, AP.
Without
He has to
earning
earn
it,
it.
what
I
the fuck
wanted
are
him
you
to earn it
talking
because you
about?
guys said, oh, he's going to get it.
You
Come
don't know
on,
what
man.
Earning it. Yo, like Nick Claxton, like I said, Nick Claxton ain't earning. He got paid, right? Y'all gonna feel real
Never
stupid
got
when Cam Thomas get paid. And y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be
All
sitting here
right.
finding more excuses.
Let's put it this way. Cam Thomas shot last year 22.5 points.
Who's speaking again, bro?
26 in the NBA.
God, you be preaching, bro. Keep on.
94.
You speaking facts. Go ahead.
Yeah.
94 in assists. He shot 111 at 44.2 free field goal percentage.
Yeah.
So that's a good stat.
For a 22-year-old, definitely.
For a 22, you have to pay him. We're going to pay him. He's going to be the number one option.
We're not going to pay him.
He's not a rookie. He's not a rookie.
No. So
no
what are you
more.
saying? What are you saying, BK? What are you saying, BK?
All right, let me let Harlem go. Hold on. Let me let Harlem go.
Harlem, we've been frying these guys all day. Harlem, come join, bro.
You've been frying eggs, not a gourmet meal.
Now I don't agree to paying them $100 million because Cam Johnson deserved that because of what he's done.
Who's talking right now?
Harlem, go ahead, Harlem.
I don't believe you're gonna pay him $100 million.
But go ahead.
We're gonna pay him $100 million. It's gonna be like Claxton contract,
more like
$97 million guaranteed.
I think it's gonna be more closer to Claxton contract.
Let him earn it first.
What are you talking about? Let him earn it. NBA contracts are guaranteed mostly. What are you talking about?
Guaranteed.
What are you talking about, Jonathan?
You got to
let him earn it
first.
Hold on.
So who gonna pay then? We gonna pay.
Hold on, AP. 1 second. Cam Thomas is a proven scorer.
Nobody.
We
ain't linked to
know what he
nobody.
can do there. So there's no question mark in terms of his scoring ability. So it's just the other things that there's a question mark.
Listen,
Thank you, BK. The things these guys don't want to talk about.
What you mean? Thank you. Like you said, Claxton ain't earning because he ain't offensive talented. He getting guaranteed money.
CBA and salary cap ain't got nothing to do. I mean,
we have to reach the salary cap floor anyway. So y'all can sit there and cry.
Exactly.
AP for
Exactly.
the
We're still gonna have to put some money out.
You guys
And
are
Thomas
slow.
will be paid, get paid,
Nah,
get paid.
you ain't willing to understand the context, here, man.
Why you keep
Yo,
saying that? We don't. We don't.
yo,
We said
BK Hoops. I'm not talking about you, BK Hoops. You ain't say that. John said that.
no. Jonathan didn't say that. He said pay the guy.
I said
No,
80
he said he
million.
ain't
I was
No,
fine with
earn
he
80
it.
don't
He
million.
said
deserve
he
it. He said
didn't
he
I
don't
was
earn it.
fine with
deserve
80
it.
million, but
Even
these guys
I
talking
said
about
even
90,
even the
100
John said
million.
earn it.
Listen, what you
even
mean?
Let Harlem
Fine
go.
with 80 million. Yo,
Let Harlem go.
97 million ain't the same 97 million from 5 years ago. So
Yo,
we're
Harlem,
gonna
you
have
here?
a lot of space. If you think he ain't gonna get paid more than Claxton, you're bugging.
Yo,
no.
Harlem, you
He
here?
only does one thing really well is his scores, man. You
Yo,
gotta
what's
have
up,
extra
Harlem?
layers to your
Harlem,
And
game,
what
man.
do Claxton score?
we've
Do
been cooking
Claxton
these
score?
dudes, bro.
This is how I know some guys don't
Do
evaluate
Claxton
basketball
score? No.
talent, man. They look at one thing like, oh my God,
Nah,
that's
y'all
so
don't.
good.
First of
Like,
all,
come on.
y'all just mad.
Oh
Y'all,
my
John, you
God,
just mad because
man.
you was
John,
wrong about
shut up.
Claxton. You're gonna be wrong
Yeah,
about
and we
Wasn't
called you
wrong.
out.
Thomas.
Listen.
You was
I was
lying,
fine
John.
after what I found out the contract
Nah,
was
now you
fair. I
fine.
thought it was
No,
going to
no,
be
no,
something
no.
Now you
weird.
fine. Now
Find
you
the tape.
fine. You was
BK
complaining
Hoops.
about Claxton
Pull up the
all
tapes.
day.
You wasn't fine. You was bitching, complaining.
Because I was looking
All
at the
Now you
day, John.
game.
fine.
John, man
Now you
up, John.
fine.
Man
Yo, I
up, bro.
guarantee. Yo, BK Hoops. I guarantee you when Cam get paid, he gonna say, "Now I'm fine." Either way, I guarantee you he switch up again.
Because he
That's
earned
all he
it.
gonna do is
Because
switch
he
up.
Just
earned
man,
it.
just man up, John.
Now he earned
Claxton,
it. Why?
he's
Yo,
Yo,
Ivan,
listen.
Ivan,
Hold up,
don't
Claxton
go
ain't
with
even
that
play
stuff,
yet.
dude. All
Now
right?
you
Don't
said
go
he
with that
earned it.
stuff, man.
man
Hold up,
up,
Claxton
bro.
ain't play
Just
yet. Now he earned it.
bro.
I'm trying, Jackie. I'm trying,
Good
Jackie.
point,
This is how
AP.
you know
Good
some
point.
guys don't break down
Good point.
basketball, man.
He
No,
ain't even
take
started
Everybody
the
that
thinks
out,
they
season
John.
know
yet. Now
Take
you
that
saying
out,
because
John.
he earned it.
Take that
And
out,
just a
John. Shut up.
few weeks ago, you said he didn't earn it. So he didn't
And
even
now,
play yet. So what are you talking about? How he earned it if he
right.
didn't play yet?
Hold
Yo,
on.
oh my God. Guys,
SL and AP, we gotta stop talking over each other, man, because people are trying to listen on the show.
Can I
And
jump in
one
for a
adds
They
minute,
your
right.
y'all?
time.
BK,
All right.
you're right.
Can I jump in for
already
a
more
minute?
than
Yo,
and
what
John.
up,
Why
y'all?
John was
SL, did you hear what I
all
said,
up here?
man? No.
SL,
Fuck out of
SL, we gotta chill, bro. He's right though. Even though you gotta make good points, you gotta let people talk.
All right, go ahead.
Most
What up,
common
y'all?
sense thing said tonight.
Yeah,
How
Mr.
y'all
John,
doing,
you the
man?
one that said, hold on, bro. BK, didn't John say that Claxton don't deserve it?
I
Come on,
didn't
let's
say
hold
he
him
I did.
deserved
accountable.
it. I
Let's
said
hold him
I
You
was
said
surprised that
that,
he got the
bro. You
money a
said
little
that,
bit.
BK,
man.
hold him
That's why he
accountable,
got
bro.
traded.
Guys,
Hold him
hold
accountable,
on.
BK.
Let the host talk. Hold on. Let me clarify what John and I were saying. If you're really going into like a winning, like trying to actually compete, really like for a championship, Claxton does not deserve the money. No, he hasn't
All
really
right, hold up.
improved in
All
5
right,
years.
listen. All right, hold up.
That's what he said.
We agree with you, BK.
Thanks,
We
BK. Thank you.
agree. Y'all
I
said
know
that.
some guys like to
Hold
No,
up,
make some
BK.
you're
weird
wrong,
bullet
But he
BK.
points.
just,
You're
you
wrong.
heard John
You're
just
wrong,
now though.
BK.
He said he earned it though. He just said
I
this
can't hear
last minute he
anything. You
earned
guys talking
it.
over each other.
Hold
Like
on,
Jonathan,
BK.
I
Let me
never
ask you a
said
question.
you,
BK,
BK
let me
who?
ask you a
I never
question.
said you,
OKC
BK
is a
who.
contender,
I
right?
said
no,
John
Hold on.
I
said
know
that.
that, AP. I know. I
Hold
want to
on.
hear what Jonathan
BK,
had to say.
OKC is a contender, right? OKC is a contender, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So Isaiah Hartenstein worth 28 million?
Yes.
What he does better than Nick Claxton?
No,
One, he's
Looking at the
250.
numbers. Look at
He's
the numbers and read me the numbers. What he
250.
does better. Look, give me the numbers right
He's
now and tell me what he
250
does.
something pounds, right? So that alone, right there, he's able to actually match up better to other centers around the league.
no, no,
Claxton doesn't
no,
match
no.
up to other centers around the
No.
league,
Hold
man.
on. I have a question for
SL,
BK.
let me
No.
ask you something. SL, go
Is,
out there.
is,
Listen, if
is
you
he
want
worth
to, let me
$28
prove my
million?
point. SL,
Is
well,
he worth $28
listen,
million?
SL, hold on, SL.
I'm going somewhere with it.
Hold
Go,
on, let me
go.
finish though. Let the host talk. Hold on.
Okay.
Go out there and play a 10-year-old kid and then see how easy it is for you to get your shot off. All right? That's how it's like with Claxton going up against the Joel Embiids, the Uses Nurkic's, the
That's not a lie.
what?
That's not.
What?
Yes, because
80 pounds versus
if
250
we're
The
gonna
guy
go
who said that
if we're
Shane is
gonna
not the
go
best
look
player on the
and
team is trying to
at the
tell BK
playoffs,
something.
if we're gonna
Come
look at the
on, man.
playoffs when we go
right now, man.
versus Philadelphia
Yo, hold on.
76ers
SL,
during the
hold on.
playoffs,
Hold
Nick
on, SL,
Claxton was holding his
hold
own.
on, SL,
Yo,
SL. I want to ask BK something. BK, do you think Claxton can start in another team? You think he's good
Yes.
enough to start in another team? Hold on, SL, let's BK.
There goes your argument, Ivan.
Not really.
John think he can start on another team. John thinks he can start on another team.
Some teams he could start on.
Can I jump
Now
in for a
you
minute,
say
bro?
he can't. Y'all be just coming up with answers.
Like some teams are good. No, not
Y'all change like the weather every day. Y'all talk about some shit. Y'all argue us down. Y'all argue us down all fucking. Listen, I had to argue with y'all all fucking months and weeks, and then y'all switch up. You see what I mean?
Nah, that's just you trying to be carefree.
Now he can start. Hold on.
Play the tape back, please.
BK and John said he couldn't start no other team. Now he can start.
That was BK's take. Why are you trying to compare me with BK? We have different opinions. We disagree.
Hold on, John. Hold on, John.
Yo, BK, you see what he's doing now? He's dissing himself for you, BK. You see that? So that's why you never stick together.
No, because you're talking about running the tapes back. I disagree with BK.
No, John, wait. Hold on, let me get it. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold on.
Your lesson now, right? BK,
you guys can rely on my conversations with BK. You ain't gonna lie on them,
I'm gonna let you go, John. I'm gonna let you go. Look, you just said BK said he couldn't play another
you want
team.
spins? I would put spins on you guys, man.
Hold on, John. BK, you just said BK said he can't play another team. Now BK said he can play on another team.
No,
y'all niggas changing answers. Y'all saying both of y'all saying different answers.
Y'all
lying.
Let me jump in for a minute.
Depends on the situation, man. Like,
no,
BK, you know you wasn't saying that before, BK. Don't even front, BK. Come on, man.
No,
you just the answer 3 times just now, bro.
Y'all seen Clax this year, right? I mean, he's a borderline. He's not like. Can he do what like Jokic can do, and Jordan can do, and passing and scoring and
what team? You said what other team can Clax start on? He's too skinny, blah blah blah. You were saying all of the negative shit. Now all of a sudden you say he can start for some team.
Now you say he can start for some teams, bro. Stop, bro. You just said he couldn't.
That was most bro. I can't believe y'all. I can't believe y'all.
They lying, bro. Did they not? They not
that's that you gotta,
bro. They not
for the last time, BK is the one who said that Claxton should start in this league. I said on a different team he could. I also said he could.
Yo, you see that? BK Hoops, he throwing you under the bus. BK Hoops, this is why
I'm clarifying some things. Okay, I know you want to
Harlem go, bro. We caught these niggas
right now here.
God damn, just go.
All right, let me let Harlem go because Harlem's been.
No. It's okay to agree and disagree with each other, but don't try to group us and say we're saying the same damn
John,
thing.
bro, it's all about like when Harlem said Mikal Bridges was gonna get traded.
Yes, Ivan Claxton is a great player. Ivan, yes, he can make jump shots and 3-pointers. Thomas can defend. Okay.
No, John, I'm using an example. When Harlem said Mikal Bridges was gonna get traded, I was like, nah, bro, you bugging. Then I came on the show, be like, you know what, Harlem, you was right. Just do that, bro, dick sucker.
Yeah.
Just be honest. That's it, bro.
I talked with Harlem about that.
Nah, you're not honest. Yo, John, I never heard you apologize.
You don't want to be
John,
wrong.
I never heard you apologize for being wrong.
About being wrong,
never.
Bro. We all gonna be wrong. That's all about podcasting.
I never heard you apologize for being wrong. Never.
All right, hold on. We gotta let Harlem talk, and then I want to get Gary.
I never seen a bunch of grown men cry. Like, come on.
I never see a grown man lie so much. I never see a grown man lie.
One mic.
Let me let Harlem go. Hold on. Let me let Harlem go. And I mean, Gary's been really quiet over here. So Harlem, what's going on? Get your point quickly, man. These guys are like caged rabbits over here, man. Caged like these rabbits.
Man, first and foremost, this is why my guy Claude won't come on the show, man. Shout out to my nigga Claude, man. Listen, AP Ivan, my nigga, I fuck with y'all. I'm just enjoying y'all niggas cook these niggas, bro.
They liars, bro.
This shit been the best. This shit been the best 2 days of my life, man. John is trying to jump ship. DJ ain't even pull up. This shit comical. Listen, man. Look, man. Y'all already know how I feel about Cam Thomas. You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he do need to improve on defense. But last year we started seeing shades of him getting a little better. But definitely this year, hopefully it's a bigger step. As far as playmaking, we seen the jump a little bit last year. Hopefully this year he takes a bigger step. So we know what he got to work on. You get what I'm saying? But he has gotten better.
Yeah, good stuff.
And then cut it out, bro. And then we already know what he actually doing. So I'm proud of Cam. As far as him not getting better defensively, bro, the kid is 22 years old. I think he has a few years to improve. I think he will improve. And I'm just ready to see his step, see his growth and see him continue to get better and better. As far as Claxton go, bro, SL, you made a phenomenal point, bro. Hartenstein and Claxton is the same player, bro. They both got that bum ass hook shot. And neither one of them really They the same, yo, bro. Like they the same player, bro. The only difference is Hartenstein bigger. They the same player, bro.
Hartenstein actually shoot the ball in the hoop, though. He did a bunny shot.
Bro, like they literally mirror matches. If you ask me though, I think Claxton is better though. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Claxton, he fits more in with like players like Shea and Ja as far as like up and down pace. He just fits in more. You feel me? So like if you was to put him with OKC, he would fit in more seamlessly with Shea and Jalen Wilson and all them guys because they fast.
All right, so what about when the playoffs start and the game is more half court oriented? What do you do then? And the game slows down.
Well,
the same thing Ben Simmons.
What they got to do with anything? What they got to do with anything?
Right?
Well, honestly, Claxton. This is not a Claxton show.
Yeah.
Bro,
First of all, all we saying is why y'all want y'all see y'all talking about he could fit with some teams. Now y'all saying he can't. Y'all keep flip flopping. Which one is it?
No, man.
First of all, OKC was inquiring about Claxton way before they went after Isaiah Hartenstein. The difference between Isaiah Hartenstein and Nick Claxton, what's his name? Nick Claxton can guard perimeter better, and Isaiah Hartenstein is more drop back traditional center. That's the only difference between them. The whole thing about it, why OKC gave that contract to Isaiah Hartenstein, because they have 2 more years of Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams before they pay him, and they got 3 more years with Cason Wallace. That's the only reason. That's why Hartenstein got 2 years guaranteed and the 3rd year.
SL killing it. SL
been killing it all night long. Gary now cooking balls.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah, I'm just watching with popcorn right now.
Listen. I want y'all to apologize to Nick Claxton. That's what I want y'all to do.
AB, I don't owe him an apology for actually saying things he needs to work on, but okay.
No, you said he didn't earn it. You said he didn't earn it. Now you say he earned it.
Until now.
Let me let Gary go, man.
Go, Gary. Now cook these fools. You got the floor.
Okay, Ivan. All right. You want to know one-on-one basketball IQ, man? I will challenge you any day of the week, man. Let's go.
Bro, you basketball IQ say Claxton don't deserve it, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro.
I never said he didn't deserve it. I said it's fair contract with our
Stop. Just be a man, bro. It's a podcast. We all gonna get it wrong. Be a man, bro.
I had them quiet when you said something, man. To be more mature. Like, don't even feed into it, man.
Wow, no, because here's the thing. I was quiet for the last stream when these guys were trying to take over the damn stream, but sometimes you guys gotta know when to step back.
Now he's upset because we caught him in a lie. Cook these fools, Gary.
What lie are you talking about?
We caught you in a lie. We did.
So Claxton's perfect offensive player.
Yo, you know what's nice we argue? You know what's nice we argue about? You said the contract was horrible when we.
All right, man. I gotta mute AP and Ivan. It's a different situation, okay?
Nah, you said that shit was horrible.
It's a rebuilding situation, right? It's a rebuilding situation.
It doesn't matter. We got to reach the salary cap floor.
No, I'm talking about in terms of wanting to keep players. You're not competing.
We have to reach the salary cap floor, BK.
SL explained this a billion times. Now, Gary Cook.
Listen, you're saying that Jonathan is lying. What I'm trying to
I know. Listen, stop defending Jonathan. Y'all have 2 different takes. I'm talking about what he said.
Well, what did Jonathan say? Hold on, let everybody be quiet.
I criticize his game.
He said, hold on. Let me explain to BK.
Let me hear what Jonathan has to say.
No, because they're making it seem like I said you said that he shouldn't be in the league. I disagree with you on that. I say he needs to get better on certain things. That was my consistent take. I never said that.
I said that doesn't have a position.
Look, y'all even fighting with takes, BK Hoops. That's it.
No, exactly. That's why you shouldn't take up. That's why you shouldn't take up for John, because y'all got 2 different takes. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, AP, because you and Ivan are trying to group us and try to put lies on us.
I ain't even group y'all. I told BK Hoops 20 minutes ago it's not about BK Hoops. I said John said Claxton don't deserve that contract. And I said, and then you said now he deserves it. I said, how he deserve it if he ain't play yet? I said, you keep switching up. That's what I said.
Exactly.
You got my boy man Breezy up in here, man. So he's saying, check out my boy's channel over there and subscribe to his channel. Big fan Breezy saying how much. Yeah, we already got to that already, man. You late, man. So we saying
let Gary go. Gary go. We've been waiting. Go, Gary.
Yeah, let Gary go. Let Gary
hold
go.
on for 1 second. To Breezy's thing.
Come on, Gary been waiting.
I'm gonna come.
All right, I'll have to mute SL, man.
Yeah, Gary,
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
On Claxton and Hartzell, look, they're similar players, but Claxton's a much better perimeter defender. He can switch on guards, right? Like that's why he got paid, because the game with all the pick and rolls and switching, he's kind of ideal for that, right?
Gary, can you say that again, please, for the people in the back, please, if you don't mind?
He's stop it, like stand on your own 2 feet, dude.
Thank you. Now, John, be quiet while he cooking.
Yeah, keep talking.
Go ahead, Gary. Keep cooking.
Gary, we playing 5-on-4 basketball now, man? Doesn't matter.
Yo, DJ actually wants skates, man. The last time he debated him, I remember. I got the tapes on
that. Now, right?
Yeah, this shit funny as hell, man. I can't lie.
Hold up, BK. I thought you said he could start on other teams. Now it's 5-on-4. BK. I thought you said he could start on other teams. You keep switching it up, BK.
BK can't come up with a good line.
BK, stay steady, BK.
Hold on. Let me clarify what I said. Right? He doesn't have. I've been saying this for the last 6 months. He doesn't have the muscle, like the mass, pretty much.
All right. So why did you say?
Let me finish. He doesn't, because y'all guys keep twisting my words around. So he doesn't have the muscle to play the 4 and 5 position. He doesn't have the skills to actually play the 3 position. So where is he now?
All right, so BK Hoops. Daniel, hold on. Let me have this conversation with BK Hoops. You said a few minutes ago. BK Hoops. You said a few minutes ago he could start on other teams. A few minutes ago you said Claxton could.
A couple of teams, not a lot of teams.
A couple of teams. All right, but if he has no position, how can he start on a couple of teams,
bro?
No, I mean he has some use like there's a use in terms of
I wish you could listen to yourself.
Hold on.
You gotta play both sides.
BK, there were 5 teams that were interested in trading for Claxton. You want me to name them? OKC, Memphis, San Antonio. You want me to name the full list and the rules?
He just cooking himself. He said he's not positioned.
All right. We were 32 and 50. Then cut it.
Harlem, now cook these fools. Let Harlem go.
If we had other centers, let me see.
It's not about other centers. You say you could start on other teams. You keep switching it up. That's all.
Detroit was willing to pay him. You forgot about that too, right? Yeah. Okay. Then.
If we had the team,
for that to happen, teams need to have certain amount of salary to give that player.
Forget the salary. We're talking hypothetical, SL. I'm saying if we take.
We talk about reality, bro.
Quiet, Ivan.
Reality is players can improve on weaknesses, Ivan.
So,
but he took out the contract. Everybody got weaknesses. What are you talking about, bro?
You're whining over money, dude. Like,
right, so what I'm trying to say is that,
and you ain't whining over money.
Because you think that offense is not
a
point.
We put
Jokic on his team. Are we finishing 32 and 50 with Jokic on his team and taking Claxton off?
Come on, you go to the. Why you go to the extreme? Joker's an MVP. What are you talking about? He's an MVP.
You're talking about 3-time MVP. Are you serious?
And Joker getting paid.
You actually played basketball before AP, right?
Yeah. Name listen. No, name iHeart. Name iHeart. That's what you compare Claxton to. iHeart.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else be quiet. This is for AP. Then you work on your basketball game.
When we compare Claxton, we're talking about as if Hartenstein, Clint Capella, and what's his name? Toronto dude. What's his?
Yo, quiet. AP, did you actually work on your game to actually be a good basketball player?
Can I answer this?
What the hell? So why?
But hold on, BK. Let me answer your question, bro. Let me answer the question, BK. BK, let me answer your question. But I'm gonna play to my strengths. if I'm not really good at everything,
You work to get there, man. You can magically actually get to your strengths by just not playing, by not doing anything.
AP, we talked to you
Can I
at
ask you a
basketball
question,
about
BK
matchup.
Hoops,
We
bro?
bring this
And can I
every
ask
time.
BK Hoops a question?
Hold on, let me
Yeah,
finish it. Hold on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Claxton is good at every center matchup, Ivan.
No, hold on,
And
Sister
let me
Boy.
ask
Hold
BK
on, let me
Hoops a
understand. Hold on,
question,
let me speak to John because y'all
Yo,
sound really
yo, yo,
With the
yo,
when
y'all just hate
bro,
Claxton.
hold on, bro, hold on.
First of all,
Let me
AP,
break
there's
this
nothing
down.
wrong with improving on
Bro,
your
let me break
basketball
this
game.
down, bro. Basketball, how y'all play
Who
basketball?
say he's not?
So this, hold
Yo,
on, AP, hold on.
Ivan, you have it.
Hold on, AP, hold on.
You
BK
think
Hoops,
that
listen.
a player with
BK,
no
listen, hold
skills is
on. I'm
actually
gonna
gonna win
explain
games?
this to you. I'm gonna explain this to you. When the Timberwolves and the Nuggets were playing, Rudy Gobert was not that much playable, so Karl Anthony Towns and Reeves played more. It's about matchups.
You
They
think
do a
Rudy
better
Gobert,
matchup
hold
with.
on, Ivan. If Rudy Gobert actually had an offensive game, you think they would have won that series?
It
it don't
doesn't matter.
matter.
He was
It
not
doesn't
playing
matter.
good in that series. He was
Jesus
playing
Christ,
good in
man, you
other
guys are such
series.
casuals, man.
He was playing good in other series.
All right,
He was
so
playing good in other
who's better on
series.
defense? Claxton. Who's better on defense?
All right,
Gobert
listen,
or
this
fucking
is
Cat?
not
Who's better
football. You
on
gotta
defense?
play
Gobert
both
or Cat?
Yes,
Let me ask
exactly.
BK a
Who's
Who's
better
better
question.
on
on defense?
defense?
Gobert
Yo,
or
hold
Cat?
on, y'all.
Listen, I know what you're saying, AP, but you gotta play offense too. You gotta be somewhat of
All
an
right,
offensive threat.
listen. Matchups. Yo, everybody,
Not
everybody.
matchups. He
Like,
doesn't
like
matter.
Rudy Gobert,
No,
Rudy
BK,
Gobert is
that's where
more
you're wrong.
Rudy Gobert. Rudy
Gobert
Gobert
couldn't
is
run
more
the
accomplished.
perimeter. Hold on,
Rudy Gobert is
hold on.
more
No.
accomplished than
I'm
Cat,
not
but
letting you
he can't
slide.
play
I'm
certain
not letting
games.
you slide, BK.
Right, that's
Hold on.
true. Certain players can't play
Gobert
certain games,
couldn't
bro.
play perimeter, and
Yes,
Luka Doncic
matchups.
keep cooking him. What's his name? Nick Claxton is excellent on perimeter, and same player
All
that
right,
cooks
listen,
Rudy
I'm not
Gobert, Luka
doubting that.
Doncic said,
But what
"What?
about the
Nick Claxton is
all
exceptional
right, I
defender."
gotta use
And
NPR voice again.
all right. See,
What about the offense, SL?
Yo,
keep
Hold on.
backtracking.
Let me say this. Let me say. You
SL,
remember when KD and Kyrie was here, right? When we played
Right,
Luca, who was guarding Luca? It was Claxton guarding Luca when
Claxton.
so you
Right.
telling me that
KD.
out of and like let's say 40 minutes, you think he can lock down Luca?
He
He
did.
can be
He put it. He
Who
put.
could
Yo,
lock down?
go check
Who could
he's
lock
the
every.
down
better,
Luca
he's the
for
best
40
one that we
minutes? Who
have to
could?
do
Look
it.
at his
We the
numbers.
best one that we have to do
How
it.
do you think he's
Wait, let
He was
not
our
that
best.
Let
He
Gary
was
efficient?
our
chime
best
in.
perimeter.
Let
He was
somebody
our
who has
best
perimeter
perimeter
IQ
defense.
chime in. Let Gary chime in.
That's
Oh
not
my
really good, man.
God, yo, John and BK who basketball IQ put
Ivan, I'm
together
asking Gary to chime
0.0,
in, not
bro.
you, Ivan. You're just rambling tonight.
Zero
Gary, chime
point
in, Gary.
five, bro.
Chime in,
John, you
Gary.
just carried the lock on Nets takes, bro. That's all you do,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, so
Get
using
your own
BK's
takes.
takes. You're
Get
using
your own
original
takes.
takes. Very original, Ivan. Very
Stop lying.
original.
Get your own
Gary,
takes.
let Gary chime in.
Stop
Let Gary
lying.
chime in.
Ooh,
Ivan, I'm
that
talking to
burns.
Gary, Ivan.
Yeah.
What a DJ
That
He's
Cookie
burns.
talking
said
about
that.
him locking up Luca. No one's gonna lock up Luca. But like, if you ask a serious question, how many
Thank you.
teams could Claxton start for? Yo, there's not less than half. Like he would start for less. He wouldn't start for Detroit. He wouldn't start for any other team in the Atlantic Division. Like when you kind of look at it, he wouldn't start for most
He would
teams.
start
Like,
in the
he
Knicks right
wouldn't.
now. What are you talking about?
He's
Let
He
starting
him,
for
would
the
let him
start
Knicks.
in
go, though.
Toronto.
Let him go. Let him go. Gary actually makes
Yeah,
sense.
you're right.
Whatever.
Is he better than Robinson? He's probably better than Robinson. All right. He
Okay.
might. Is he starting for Detroit? Is he starting for Philly? Is he starting for Toronto? He's not starting for. Is he starting
Nah, Philly,
for?
they got beat. So
Yeah, is he starting?
Toronto won it. Masai Ujiri was giving him 22 mil. If you didn't know.
But yeah, I get
And he
it. But
stayed
I
with us.
understand where Gary's coming from. At least he stand on his you feel me? He stand on his flag. You feel like Claxton won't start. That's how he feels, you know. At least he not.
But he
slipping
still
up.
gave Claxton credit. He said some teams he would though.
But they ain't have nothing to do with the
Yo, let
reality
me say
that
something to
actual
BK Hoops,
general
yo.
managers were offering him.
Yeah, but at least Gary not
His
flip flop.
opinion ain't got nothing to do
Let me
with the
say something to
reality.
Ivan, you
BK
flip
Hoops.
flop so many times in the past. I will roll the tapes on you, man. I
Yo,
swear.
I can
BK,
admit
let me
it
say
though.
this
You
to you,
scared to admit it.
BK.
I'm a man.
Admit what?
Yo,
Admit
man,
what?
wrong.
That
You
Claxton.
scared.
Listen,
You
in my
scared. I
in
can
my
admit I'm wrong. I'm gonna
defense,
be wrong more. I'm gonna be wrong more.
Ivan, in my
I can admit it.
defense,
I
I
can
would
admit it. I can admit it. I
Ivan,
can admit it.
can I talk to you, Ivan?
Let me say
Ivan,
something to
Ivan, can
BK.
I
Hold
You
talk
on,
to
scared to be
you?
wrong, John.
Hold
You
on,
scared
Yo,
to be
y'all.
Ivan,
wrong.
can
You
I
ain't
talk to you?
You
Yo, hold
scared to
on,
be
y'all.
wrong, bro. You do this
Yo,
all
this
the
guy
time,
is
bro.
such a crybaby. This dude
No,
is
You
such a
scared to be
crybaby.
wrong,
I want to have
bro.
this conversation. I want to because Jakob Poeltl just signed a $20 million million contract too. You think
Call me a
Claxton?
grown man. You're not a grown
You
man.
play both.
No,
of them.
you scared to be wrong, bro. You
No,
a
you ain't
liar.
let me
You a
talk to
liar.
you.
You a
Hang on,
liar,
All right,
bro.
all right, Gary's trying. Gary's trying to get in. Hold on.
Who was it? That's how, who said that he was start for Toronto?
Cool.
Why would he start? He would start him over Jakob Poeltl? Like Poeltl just signed a $20 million contract.
No, they would play. They would play Poeltl. They would play Poeltl with Claxton.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
I don't think Claxton's a center. Really,
the
to be honest.
the actual report said that Masai Ujiri
Claxton is versatile. This Claxton is versatile.
And he wanted Nick Claxton as his standard, and he offered us as first round pick with Nick Poeltl. So we over there said no, we keeping Nick Claxton, and that's what we did. We paid Nick Claxton, and Nick Claxton actually stayed with us.
Yeah, all right, let Harlem go. Go ahead, Harlem. Yes, next minute. Go ahead.
So I want to say this to your point. So
go ahead.
Yo. Oh.
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
We hear you, Harlem.
Harlem, go ahead. Get to your point, bro. Where you went? I think he dropped off.
I think he dropped off.
Yeah, he dropped off. All right. So we got off track over here, man. We got off into Nick Claxton when it was supposed to be a Cam Thomas discussion. So I for the record, I didn't bring up Claxton.
Because Nick Claxton's situation is really familiar to what's going to happen to
what's going to happen to Cam Thomas.
And looking at our salary cap, we're going to pay Cam Thomas his $130 that his camp want, but we want to see if he's going to get one more. Or we can attract some other stars along. We don't know because nobody's seen Mikal Bridges trade coming. We don't know what's coming from behind the backs. Something might be cooking up. We got so much right now. What's his name? Draft picks that go into 31, 32. What we doing right now? We're in a big market right now. We're gonna get our draft pick, and all of a sudden, if we're gonna get someone like Trey Young or somebody like Brandon Ingram in free agency, is that a possibility? Of course it is.
If you look at if you look at Claxton compared to Poeltl at Toronto, they pretty much got the same stats.
Yes.
And I personally don't think Claxton really
their game is
not
way
a center.
different.
I think
they got the same stats. They got different games.
They got the same stats.
One of the few, same stats. But their game is different.
Yo,
Nick Claxton can go
matter
on
of fact,
the perimeter.
but Claxton got more rebounds. He's a better rebounder.
Yeah,
he's 13th in the league.
Claxton by the numbers 11-10. Nick Poeltl is what 12 and 9.
And mind you, and Poeltl is what 27, 28. Like, come on, man.
What? Poeltl is 11. And Claxton is 11-8.
He's older.
Poeltl was 11-1.
He was in a lottery pick for Toronto back in the days. Yeah, he was picked in 7, 8,
so,
I think, something
BK,
like that.
Let me ask you a question, BK. Right?
So you said that you put Jokic on the net. Kawhi Leonard trade.
Hold on, let Harlem go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You like that thumbnail, Nico?
Huh?
No, I was talking to Nico. He was saying talking about my thumbnail. Yeah, go ahead, Harlem.
You said if you put Jokic on the Nets, right? The Nets would be instantly better. I disagree.
They'll definitely won't finish 32 and 50.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with you.
Oh Lord!
I was watching Serbia. I was watching Serbia versus USA. You seen that game, BK?
A little bit of it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Okay, if you seen that game, bro, Jokic is the only good player on Serbia. When he was playing, he was like a plus whatever. When he didn't play, they was ass.
All right, you have Mikal Bridges, you got Cam Thomas.
Let him finish.
No, Mikal Bridges wouldn't be on the team if you saying
that. You take Claxton off and put
let me finish. No. Let me finish. We talking about the current team. We talking about the current team now.
Yeah.
If you take Claxton off, listen,
you can't mention Mikal Bridges.
Y'all be letting niggas finish. If you put him on this current team, bro, right now.
No. I'm talking about the previous team.
No, we not talking. You can't talk about the previous team. We got
I'm
to talk
talking about the
current
team that
team, bro.
finished 32 and 50, Harlem. What are you talking about?
You can't talk about that team. We got to talk about the current team right now.
Listen, I said the
Harlem,
team
hold
that
on. Your
finished
point, Harlem,
32 and
hold
50.
on. Your
That means
point is that this team,
was on the team.
Nah,
Harlem, your
bro, why
point
you keep
is
talking
we're
about
not
the
gonna be better
past?
team with Nikola Jokic. Is that what you're saying?
Fuck no. Fuck no,
okay.
bro. No, we not. He's one player, bro. Y'all niggas come on here and focus on one player.
So we're not better team with Nikola Jokic. So we're not better team with Nikola Jokic.
Yo, BK,
We a
if you
little bit
listen,
better,
bro,
but that's it. I agree
We
with Harlem.
we gotta.
Little bit
I
better.
agree with Harlem. I agree with Harlem. I'm not even
We
gonna
get
hold you.
eliminated in the first round.
Guys.
Man, we're a playoff team. We're a top 3 seed. What are you talking about?
No, SL. The
bro,
reason why I
it's a
disagree with you
team
because look
game.
what happened when Jokic didn't have Murray and he got eliminated.
Yo, it's
It's
the
a
same.
team
It's the
He didn't
same.
make
We
it
have
to
this.
the playoffs. What are you talking about?
No, they got
He only made
eliminated
it
though.
there
They
for
got
2
eliminated
years.
in the first round.
Y'all keep bringing up the same argument.
And
We
he
have the
brought them to
same
the playoffs.
argument.
I'm making a point.
There's no point, bro.
There is no
point. You just all up in your feelings right now, Harlem. That's all it is. You all up in your emotions right now.
We gotta look what the Warriors did to the Nuggets
Okay,
without
you split
Murray.
the
One
hospital.
player,
Y'all
Yeah,
remember that.
dynasty,
I said,
dynasty
all
Golden State.
right. Hold on.
Oh
Let
my
me
God,
recap.
serious.
I said,
And what they did to
that
other teams. How many games they
Gary
won without
was
Murray
saying,
and MPG? How many games they won with Joker
hold on.
and Gordon?
Gary was saying that Claxton, in terms of his strengths and being able to actually like play perimeter defense, which I do agree with. But then I said for Gary how important like offense is, and especially in today's NBA where you have like, especially like Boston, where 5 guys can score 30 points. You know, offense is much more important than defense. You got to score. You're not stopping everyone.
Yo, bro.
Listen,
When y'all talk about
I gave you numbers. Jamal Murray's efficiency with Nikola Jokic when he played 1,400 something minutes and without him. When 1,400 minutes that he played with Nikola Jokic, his efficiency was on the floor. What's his name? Around 68%.
Right, listen,
without Nikola Jokic, without his 400 minutes,
we have the same.
he was
We have the same argument.
Let me talk slowly. SL, you have Mikal Bridges. I said the team that finished 32 and 50, right? I'm not talking about this roster minus Mikal Bridges. I said
last
this
year roster, right? Replace Nikola Jokic with
numbers that Mikal Bridges was actually putting up at times.
Yo, bro.
Nah,
that's
man. Mikal Bridges had an
bringing
off
up-
year, man. He
Yo,
had
this
an
the
off
same
year.
argument. This is the same argument we had when we were talking about if you put Ant on this. If you put Ant on this, hold on. This is the same argument y'all had when we was talking about if you put Ant on this team. Is Ant leading us to a positive record? Y'all niggas always bring up the player, but y'all tend to forget the fucking team
Nah,
that's
yo,
around
first
them.
of all, Ant ain't leading this team to. This team was trash last year. Ant-Man ain't leading this team to the playoffs last year. This team is super trash.
Well, you saying Ant-Man can't make us 5 games better than what we was?
All right, in 5 games, we still won't.
But hold on,
We still won't pass the fucking Hawks.
If you claiming, hold on, if you claiming that this team is trash, why would you expect a player like Jokic or Edwards to come to a team that's by themselves? Hold on,
all right, but listen, they wasn't hitting jump shots anyway. So how the fuck they gonna make the team better?
Hold on, you're not taking into account who Jokic has surrounded around him. He does not have an MPJ here. He does not have a Murray. He does not have a Murray here.
Bruce Brown.
He does not have a Gordon here.
So
he does not have none of those guys here.
Hold on, he doesn't have a Mike Malone. He doesn't have a Mike Malone here.
Right, he don't even got a Mike Malone here.
Don't y'all believe in Cam Thomas? Y'all told me he was nice, right?
But you need to develop still.
All right, so listen, I bet put Cam Thomas on the Nuggets with Joker. I bet you people be talking about him like he a superstar.
Yep, I agree. AP. Good point. Yo, BK retired, bro. These things.
What you mean? Yeah, like that's not a good point. That's not even have to do with what we were talking about.
The point. Hold on, yo. Yo, BK, the point that everybody missing, bro. Y'all too much on one player. It's a team
Exactly.
game. I don't care how good you are. Jordan doesn't win without Randy Brown and Luke Longley and Ron Harper, bro.
Without Scottie
Scottie
We
Pippen.
Pippen.
just
Facts,
saw one
bro.
of we just
It's
saw one of
facts.
we just saw
He's
one of
the
the we
team,
just saw
bro.
hold on we just
It's
saw
the
one of the best
team.
generational prospects we
He's
had
not
in
winning
a few years
championship, but he
lead
wins.
his
It's
team
a
His
to a
team,
players,
bro.
they won
players take
20
him to the
games this
playoffs.
year.
Don't
We
It's
get
a
just
me
saw one of the
wrong.
team, bro.
best
You need a
prospects,
team. You need a
right?
Listen,
team,
We just saw
BK,
one
so
of
you
the
can be
best
playing
prospects that we
football.
yo,
in the last few years
Yo,
Breaker,
bro.
Breaker.
have
Yo,
20
bro,
wins.
you keep talking this,
Had 300
talking
records
this,
without
oh,
Joel
Cam
Embiid.
Thomas.
And
Bro,
without this
none
team,
of that
with
matters.
Joel Embiid, they were a 700 win team. They were projected to win
It's a
50
team, bro. It takes a
three
team to
next to
win,
60
BK.
games. What are you talking
It's
about?
not
One
all
player
on
who
Cam
leading.
Thomas. It's
Yo,
not all
Jordan,
on
Jordan, that was a good one, man. That was a good one.
It's just
Joel
I
Embiid
don't
is
like the
never
argue I don't
winning
like the arguments
because
that they bring up like one person gonna change the whole team.
Right,
Like
yeah,
dynamic.
because
Yeah.
that
but
shit is
one
just
player can carry you
bonkers
to
to
the
me.
playoffs
Especially now,
consistently.
bro. All teams got like 3 All-Stars. Whoever be winning for the most part, almost every
Yeah,
team.
to win a championship, but the playoffs. I mean, carry a team to the
Yo,
playoffs. Like
Ivan.
with a player like
Yo,
Cam
Ivan.
Thomas
What's
and
up,
Cam
Harlow?
Bridges, you can't. You can't.
Yo,
And the
Wait,
only
yo,
help
y'all,
Jokic
yo,
gonna have on this team is Cam Thomas.
So hold
So
up,
where the
BK
other
yo,
Hoops,
help
can I
y'all,
gonna
ask you a
come?
question?
and
BK
that's
Hoops, can I ask
25
you a
Go
question?
points
ahead,
right there.
go ahead, AP.
That's good
Can
enough.
wait, can Jock Vaughn lead the Nuggets to the championship?
Yeah, listen, you need
No,
players,
no,
man.
answer the question. Answer the question. Can Jock Vaughn
Yeah,
lead the Nuggets to the championship?
No,
You really?
yeah,
no.
Oh,
Out
Josh
your
Vaughn got
goddamn
fired
mind.
twice. Josh
yeah.
Vaughn
You are
fired
out your
twice as a
mind.
head coach. What are you
nah.
talking about? He can coach. You're talking about some bummies who got fired in his first year
Yeah,
twice
like
in a row,
look at
leading us to a championship. Shut the fuck
Yo,
up.
look
BK
at
just be chatting, bro.
his
Yeah,
basketball
BK just
IQ.
sad, bro. Ain't no way.
Jokic is the
BK
damn
just
near
be
coach.
chatting, yo.
Yo, LM,
Like
you know
this is
what's crazy?
wild. This is
LM,
wild to me.
you know what's crazy? I be telling BK, right? Even me and you, we don't agree all the time, but like when you make a good point, I be like, yo, I understand it. You feel me? But BK, you can't understand anything he's saying. It's just off the fence, bro. Like he just throws things to the wind and prays
What the
somebody
fuck are
else.
you talking about,
The
Ivan?
wild statements is that's made here is what's be bugging me out.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
yo,
LM
this is
too,
Ivan.
bro.
beyond me.
That's why I get
Yeah,
turned up
when
here,
John
bro.
Paul was here, he had KD, Kyrie, and Ben Simmons. Didn't they actually have a good record then? Right? Weren't they
Son,
winning games?
they had no strategy. They had no trapping
They were winning
scheme. They had
games.
They
no
didn't win
defensive
no.
They were
They didn't
winning
win
philosophy.
games.
nothing though.
He was
Were they winning
Right.
horrible.
And
games?
we would have
They
got
didn't.
exposed in the playoff. We
They
would have got
didn't win.
exposed.
We got
All right,
first of
well,
They
all, you
didn't
didn't
win
even
nothing
change the
though.
lineup up.
Yep.
all right, like I said, that
Wait,
year
so what was the
when
point?
they had Ben Simmons
There
playing,
is no
and then
point.
they had Kyrie,
So yeah, so
and they
what's the
had
point?
they were
Hold up.
winning games.
So you saying Jock Vaughn,
They
because
were
the
winning
Spurs
games
back in
because
the day, you
of the
saying Jock
star
Vaughn could
power,
coach the
bro.
Spurs with Tim Duncan back in the day to championships like Pop did.
You got a squad, man. Yeah, you got a
No.
squad.
Oh
Tim
no,
Duncan.
oh
Yeah, we
no.
had a
The
squad. And
reason
if
some
you
coaches win championships
You
right,
every time.
have to have high
so
IQ basketball
So you
players on there,
saying
and guys that have
Jock
wait,
Vaughn is
so
a
wait.
championship
That proves
coach. You saying Jock
wait,
Vaughn
so
is a
that
you
championship
have. All right,
coach.
listen. If you can get players to
The
buy
coach don't
into,
matter. Coach
let
don't
me
matter.
finish, man. If you can get players to actually buy into what you're actually trying to put out, like and having an offensive identity, and then get players to actually buy into roles, you can actually win. You know, like can
So,
Jock Vaughn get
so
Ginobili to come off the
so,
bench?
all right, so how
I
that
don't
make
know.
Jock
I don't
Vaughn a
think
good
so.
coach then if he can't get players to buy
We
in?
don't know that though. I mean, they were winning
How we
when he
don't
was
know
here.
that? He
He had
coached
the
for the
players, and
Magics.
they were winning.
Yo,
Right
go
now,
listen to
we're
what
winning
what
Ben.
are
games
you
when
Yo,
talking
KD
about?
listen.
and
Go
Kyrie was here.
listen to what Ben Gordon had to say about Jack Vaughn. Go listen to what
Who gives
Mikael
a
Bridges,
fuck about
the
what Ben
most
Gordon says,
the
man? Ben
most
Gordon
complete
ain't
line
He
guy
played
had to
under
say
Jock
about
Vaughn,
Jack
Ben
Vaughn.
BK.
Gordon.
He
Who
played
gives a
under
fuck?
Jock Vaughn.
The softest motherfucker in this
You mean
world, Mikael
Aaron
Bridges,
going,
was
Aaron,
So
talking
Yo,
hold
shit
on,
y'all
about
gotta be
Jack Vaughn.
coming up
hold
on
on,
here.
BK. I got a question for
I be
you.
thinking
So
y'all be
hold
smoking
on, hold
something
on.
before y'all come up on here,
Yo, I
bro.
agree,
Like,
LM.
what
Hold
the
on, let me
fuck
get
is
LM.
going
Let me get
on?
him here though. So BK, is Steve Nash a good coach? Because he took us to the playoffs.
He didn't have a good squad, man. He had a whole broken
Wait,
down
wait.
players.
So Steve,
Stop it.
wait.
Stop
Let
it.
me ask a question.
Stop it.
Can Steve Nash lead the Nuggets to the championship?
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, you got a good
Yo, this
You got
ain't
a
real.
good squad, man. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. To be honest with you, I thought the Nets, when they lost to Milwaukee, when that last game.
Yeah, we had Udoka in
Had
back then.
Kyrie
Tony
didn't
back
get
said,
hurt, they
listen,
would have beat.
okay,
They would have
yeah,
beat
yeah,
Milwaukee.
We had hold up.
They was
We
gonna
had,
beat Milwaukee.
we had fucking
If Kyrie wasn't hurt,
That
no,
was
hold up.
they
Ime.
had
We had
no
Ime.
answer for
Hold up.
Kyrie.
That
Hold
wasn't
up. We
That
had
wasn't
all
because
right,
of
but
Nash.
listen,
They
we
had
had
no
Ime.
answer for
That
All right,
Kyrie.
wasn't
but
Steve
listen,
Nash, bro.
it's
That
not
wasn't
about
Steve
having
Nash. That was
an answer
Mike
for Kyrie. We had Ime Udoka backing him up. We had Mike
Yeah,
D'Antoni.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's
his
true.
coach.
I'm saying
That's
that the
all.
Nets would have won this. The Nets would have went to the
No,
finals.
all right, but when they, all right,
The Nets
but
would have went to the finals.
Because
all
that
right,
was
but
With
when
coaching.
they
no,
That was
left, what
coaching.
happened?
Me
We had an
and AP
and
all-star
Steve
coaching
Nash would have
staff.
got the and Steve Nash would have got the credit.
for doing nothing. That's the
Whatever. I'm
Unfortunately,
just saying he would have got the credit.
I mute Ivan for a second. Admit that you're actually wrong, man. Admit that you're wrong. I'm gonna unmute him.
hold on. Let me. Okay, BK, you saw what Steve Nash did, bro. With the
I
playoff.
understand he's not a
He
good
didn't have
coach.
no players,
I ain't
man.
said he was.
So,
All right, so
BK,
tell
answer
me
me
this:
this. BK,
why
hold
Steve
on, hold
Nash
on.
didn't get another job then? Why
Y'all
Steve Nash
talking,
didn't get
y'all
another
Because
talking
he's
about
job?
not a good coach.
y'all talk.
He won the job.
Wait, hold on. Y'all talking about the same Steve Nash that was hugging KD when he had that masterful performance? Like, thank God you bailed us out of this
Y'all
shit.
talking about this?
No,
Yeah,
the fact that
yeah.
Y'all talking about
Nash
the
That's
is
Steve
not
same?
winning
Nash.
us no
Y'all talking about the
winning us
same
no
Steve
championship,
Nash
bro.
that didn't take
We're
fucking
getting
Joe
way off
Harris out the
topic, man. We're
fucking
getting way
game
off
when he was
topic.
missing shots? Y'all
Listen.
That's
talking about
Steve
the same
Nash.
Steve Nash that didn't take Joe Harris
All
out.
right, Joe Harris.
I
Joe
ain't said he was
Harris.
a good
Hold
coach.
on. Joe Harris was getting paid 4 years, $75 million to shoot threes, and he was
It don't
bricking.
fucking matter.
You talk about
Who
this.
Sit your
cares,
ass on the
bro?
No,
bench and you
answer my
can't
question.
jump shot.
Hold
So
on.
coaching don't matter, BK. That's what you saying. Coaching.
So
Answer my,
BK, you
hold on.
just said
I
Steve
gotta
Nash is
mute these
gonna
guys,
win a
man.
championship
Hold on,
with
wait a
what's
minute.
Denver
Let
Nuggets.
Ivan answer that question.
But you just said Denver Nuggets gonna win the championship.
Ivan answer the question. Is it Steve Nash's fault that Joe Harris, who got paid 4 years, $75 million, couldn't hit the ocean?
No, I'm just asking you. The
What you
coaching.
mean? You
The
sub them
coaching.
out.
That's Steve
Ain't
Nash's
coaches
Pretty much
fault.
having
that
his
control
performance.
lineups, right?
And since Steve Nash
Right.
is
Yeah.
gonna win
The
a
coaching.
Coaches
championship with Denver
control
Nuggets,
lineups.
We can't
Hold on,
promise
SL. Go.
y'all
I
gotta
want.
It's a
stop
I want
again.
everybody. I want
All right,
everybody.
listen. And what
I want
happened? What
everybody to
happened when
answer. Hold on.
Gobert was playing bad? Did the coach sit him out, right? And put fucking cat in. So don't tell
Right.
me about
To
he
be fair,
getting
he was
paid
at
this much.
he
It
was
don't
at
matter. You take him out.
the
Right.
Brooklyn players.
And BK, does coaching matter, bro? Does coaching matter?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
To a degree.
So do you
All
think
right.
Steve? So you think
All right,
Steve?
BK
all
just
right.
5 minutes ago said it didn't matter. What do
All
you?
right, I have to mute Ivan. I still didn't get my question answered. Is it Steve Nash, hold on. Is it Steve Nash and the AP? Be quiet. Don't say anything. Is it Steve Nash's fault that Joe Harris couldn't actually hit any type of shots whatsoever? Is that Steve Nash's fault?
Year we're talking about?
Answer the question.
What year we
During
talking?
you talking about during the
I'm talking
playoff
about
time?
the Milwaukee series.
The
Oh,
Milwaukee.
okay.
Oh, but Kyrie.
Why not sub him
Nah,
out?
Kyrie
forget
got injured.
Kyrie
Though.
because
Kyrie was
what we
helping him
really
out,
won
bro.
in that game, the Milwaukee series, is Pat
No, he was.
Connaughton.
Look at his numbers.
He
No,
couldn't
but
miss.
look. Hold on,
It was
BK.
his fault.
BK,
It
look
was
at
his
the
fault.
numbers when Kyrie was
But
playing,
how's that?
though.
But
Look at his numbers
I got
when
the answer for
Kyrie
that.
was playing.
Yo, the
If you
Look
answer
at
your
his numbers
question,
when
BK.
Kyrie was
Yo, the
playing.
answer your
if
hold
you
on.
have
But hold
Hold on,
on,
y'all.
hold
Let me
on,
answer
wait,
BK
hold
question.
on,
Yo,
hold
BK.
on. Yeah,
Ask me
Yo, let
that
me
same
answer BK
question, but
question.
look at.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, I
I
BK,
did
didn't
you
get
it.
an
right,
answer,
bro.
Ivan.
You
I
you
still
are
get my
right,
No,
fucking
no,
right?
BK,
answer.
hold on. Let me say it again. BK, stupid man.
Oh wait, hold
Bro,
on,
look
hold
at his
on,
numbers.
hold
Hold on.
on, hold
Look at
on,
his
hold on,
numbers when
y'all.
Kyrie was playing
And
the
you got
same
enough
time.
to do the
Look at
same
his
Nah,
stuff
numbers.
nah,
with
yo,
BS.
don't even talk about, don't talk about Kyrie. Let's talk about Steve. He still had to take the fucking
Yo,
player
yeah,
let me
out. We
finish.
had a whole
Yo, let me
bench.
finish, y'all.
right,
We
right,
ain't talking
right.
about Steve Nash right now. This is insane, man.
Yo,
Like,
I know.
you're
listen,
going so
yo,
backwards
listen.
right
BK is right, bro.
Who's going to switch the floor? Blake
Hold on,
Griffin?
BK. Let me talk to
BK,
you,
you don't
BK.
even listen to how you
BK, let me talk
contradicting
to you,
yourself.
BK.
You
Yes.
just 5 minutes ago you said
BK,
the Denver
yo, bro.
Nuggets were going to win a
What
championship
BK just
regardless.
said is,
Who's the coach?
hold on,
Steve
yo.
Nash or Mike Malone?
Hold on.
And all of a
What,
sudden you trashing
yo,
him
hold
Hold
on,
on.
for the
SL.
mistakes
Hold
he
on,
did
SL.
in
Hold on, SL.
Milwaukee
Hold on.
series.
Hold on,
Yo,
SL.
So
what
how in the
BK
fuck
just
is that
said,
making make sense?
Hold on, so.
Yo, hold on,
Don't
Esau.
say.
Yo, what BK just said, he right? It ain't nobody fault Joe Harris was missing. But on the flip side, BK, right? The Nets was really freestyling. Remember, Kyrie came in and said, yo, we don't need a coach. So what Ivan and AP is basically saying, bro, is yeah, You do need talent, BK. You're not wrong about that. But if the coach is not running schemes, you're not gonna win when it really
It was
counts
wide
because
open, man.
everybody's out
Kevin
there
But
Durant,
hold on,
freestyling.
BK, and I'm gonna answer.
wide
Listen,
But
hold on,
you
hold on,
can't just
hold on,
freestyle.
because that's not my point. My point is
But you
Joe
can't
Harris
just
was doing good
freestyle.
when Kyrie was playing, and I'm
Oh
gonna use
man,
another
stop,
example.
stop, stop, stop,
Hold on. I'm
stop,
gonna
man.
use it. Oh no, let me use this one example. So Lonnie Walker, right? Lonnie Walker was playing good at the beginning of the year, right? We all remember that. Can we all agree? Can we
Yes.
all? And then what happened when Ben Simmons left? He played bad, right? Can we all agree? And I don't like Ben
His
Simmons.
efficiency dropped. Right. You're
Yes, that's
correct.
the same way with Joe Harris and Kyrie Irving, stupid man. We need those players to help each other out. That's why Joe Harris was suffering.
That's why I say what I said.
What is suffering
Ivan,
from an
keep talking.
injury?
Ivan, keep
We
talking
said
about in-game adjustments and how
had
what's the difference
Yeah, that's what
between
I'm talking
elite
about.
coaches,
I'm not even
elite
talking about the
coaches, and
superstars.
average
In-game
coaches.
adjustments.
Elite coaches constantly
Hold
know
on.
how
First
to
of all,
bench a player
if you got
and
to
play
sub
to
a
the
player out, listen,
right.
some of the best players that got paid the most money got benched during important stretches of playoff games. So
Happen every year, pretty much. Happen every year. How many no matter how much they paid, no matter what their role was, certain players do get benched depending on the matchup situation. And elite coaches constantly expose mismatches. That's what it's all about. That's what separates elite coach from the average coach.
but we
That's why
could
everybody keeps saying
All right,
same
but
coaches
sometimes
constantly
SL,
win
you don't have
championships.
anything to make adjustments for. There was no adjustments. It was a
We
trash roster.
Kyrie
It was
going
a
down
trash
was
supporting
bad.
cast.
James Harden and Kyrie going down for us was
we
bad.
and everybody can admit to this. Kyrie
were
going
hard.
down mean the Nets wasn't beating
Who on the
Milwaukee.
bench SL
That was
can you
putting
get to
too much
replicate what
James
on.
Harden too. James Harden too. James Harden.
Yeah,
Well,
well, he was already
he
out.
just missed a three,
All
though.
they needed was Kyrie and Durant. That's all they needed.
Facts.
They just needed
I mean,
other players
James
to
You think
rebound and run the
Joe
court.
Harris took
job.
Joe Harris took 8 shots during those 2 games. When Kyrie went down during those 2 games, Joe Harris took 8 shots, and he missed all of them, wide open ones. You telling me it's Steph Curry or Patty Mills saying nothing one of them? Give him
No,
a chance.
He's not good enough.
And
They
he was
weren't on the team at that
40+%
point.
shooter.
Wait, Seth wasn't on the team
You
during
really
that
don't understand the
game.
game, bro.
But the only thing. Hold on, I want to say this: if James Harden, Kyrie goes down, they around them suffer. When LeBron goes down, other players suffer. When Ben Simmons went down, your favorite player, team suffer. Is what it is. Kyrie went down, a lot of them suffered. They're not KD.
But
So
if Joe hit one of them, shots, that shit would have been better for the team.
Yo,
man.
Nico's funny.
I agree with Ellen. I agree with that, Ellen. But Kyrie was definitely helping him out. You know what I mean?
But this idea that Joe Harris was playing well, he played well one game. He played well in game 1. Game 3,
That was it.
Yo, let Gary talk. Yo, let Gary chime in. Man.
That's
Gary's
right.
chiming in all night, man. Let Gary get some real takes here.
He missed open shots.
Even the
Game
first
3, he was
round.
horrible. He was 1
He
for
missed
11.
open
Oh,
shots.
yeah.
He was open.
They had another HPD for Joe Harris.
He was one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
He was open.
Hit 2 or 3 threes a game. The reason why we really even lost that series was because Pat Connaughton just wouldn't miss. I mean, I said, damn, can he miss one shot? He just kept hitting shots after shots.
That's confidence.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Harris didn't
I
need
think you mean Middleton, BK. I think you mean Middleton, BK.
No,
Middleton was on fire. Not Middleton.
Pat Connaughton was killing it.
Yeah, Middleton was It was really Middleton.
No, Middleton though was the real killer though. Middleton was just not missing.
Yeah,
They didn't
Middleton
have
was
an answer for Kyrie, man. That messed them up. The first 2 games of that series, the Nets destroyed Milwaukee.
No, listen, he was underrated. Jeff Green was underrated, man. That game 5, he was the best player behind KD, man.
Yo,
Jeff
BK.
Green. You gonna roll with him.
Yo, you want to hear some funny shit? Because I'm looking this shit up, right? What's good, y'all? Right? I'm listening to y'all argue about this shit. And I just went back and looked at, like, the stats of the game. Before Kyrie went down, he only had a 3-man rotation off the bench.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
After Kyrie went down that same game, you know everybody on that bench played?
Yeah, because he didn't have nothing behind it.
He had nobody. Yeah.
He had no plan.
Everybody got
He had no
everybody got
plan
playing
behind
time.
it.
That was on
Yeah,
Sean Marks.
exactly.
But again, like I said, there's a salary cap thing. You're only limited, but so many players you can
Nah,
resign. without going over the luxury tax.
James
So
Harden came back next game, and he was running from one 3-point line to another 3-point line. And what's his name? What's his name?
it
We
was a
still could have
listen,
played Patty
listen.
Mills. We still
When you
could have
have a
played
big
Patty
three,
Mills and Seth Curry way more because Joe Harris. If you look at his numbers from the game that Kyrie went down, his numbers and efficiency dropped all the way to a toilet and got flushed. So you have
yeah,
to
and
experiment some.
a lot of players, especially role players, shrink in the playoffs, man. I mean, Patty Mills is 5'10". You don't think
Patty Mills
Budenholzer's not going to take
won,
advantage of that
won
and start covering him?
championships in San Antonio making big shots. Go ask him.
But
Did
the
he?
fact that the
All
matter
right.
is that Harden trade did us in.
Yes, it did. They didn't need him.
When you have a
They
big
didn't.
three, Jamal,
They
it's
didn't
very
need
top
him.
heavy. It's very
They didn't
top
need
heavy.
Harden.
You're really depending on those three stars that really take you home.
Harden was
So they didn't need
facilitator.
Harden.
We
They didn't
needed
need Harden.
It was
facilitator.
a
We
greedy
didn't have
move.
no one to play make.
They
We
had
needed
to.
Harden. We
They-
needed Harden.
Don't forget
They didn't
the
need
DeAndre
Harden.
Jordan move was a
didn't need
horrible
Harden.
fumble. He didn't even play. Wait, don't forget DeAndre Jordan. He didn't even play in that series.
James Harden
Yeah, that's
on
right.
one
He
leg was
didn't.
averaging
And
7
how much money was he
assists that
making? Like 30 million?
Something
Like
like
that was
that.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That bothered me too.
That's all he really had for floor spacing, man. You got to space the floor. You know, if you got like a Blake Griffin on there, I mean, all they're gonna do is just drop back on like Blake Griffin. He can't
Listen,
shoot.
I'm not mad at them
Hey,
for
listen, Blake
shooting
Griffin
for the
played some good
stars. That's what they
defense
did.
in that series,
They
man.
took a
Blake
shot.
Griffin played some hard
It was a
defense in that
gamble. It
series.
was a gamble.
Yes, they took a
doesn't-
shot.
Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it don't. You really depending on your role
If Kyrie didn't get hurt in that series, the Nets would have.
So that's not.
Nets would have been.
Not
I don't know if they would have won the
Don't
title.
forget KD
but
just
they would have
missing that
been there.
3-point line, man. Don't
Listen,
forget his big toe on
if
the
James
line.
Harden and Kyrie don't get hurt,
You
we
keep
sweeping
saying Harden.
anyone.
They didn't need
We
Harden.
sweeping anyone.
I want to know how.
Now, James Harden was crucial for us for that
Estelle, I
defensive.
wanna know
I understand
how
Harden
he
did his
got
thing, but
He was,
But-
he was league MVP going into the playoffs.
No, but we
he finished
sacrificed.
in third
We
place.
sacrificed our depth just
Right.
for Harden.
for Harden,
Yes.
right? That's why I said we didn't
James
need
Harden
him.
finished third in MVP votings going into
I
the
understand
playoffs.
he's a
How
great
about it?
player, but they
All right.
already had two
So if we have
superstars.
healthy Kyrie, it's so hypothetical, but if we
Kyrie
have
showed
Kyrie,
you. Kyrie
Kyrie
showed you
KD,
when he played
then
Philly
look at
and
everybody
locked
getting
up
better.
Harden. That
Estelle,
Harden
don't
is not
forget
the
that
answer.
J-Char put on all that weight though too, Estelle. That kid is hamstring in, man. Let's not forget that.
Kyrie showed you that Harden he locked him up when he played Philly.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to Philly, he locked him down.
I'm surprised that Kyrie can lock down Harden.
He
man. I'm
locked
really surprised
him
with that
down.
matchup.
Kyrie is a better player than Harden.
Go check. What's his name? Gil
I just
Sabrina
think
when
Harden's not a
Kmart.
good
When
defender.
Kmart.
No, he's not at
What's
all.
his name? Brendan Jennings broke. What's his name?
Marcus is funny.
James Harden did. He got
what?
James Harden got 3 moves to his game, and once you execute that with the help defense, he's a turnover machine. That's why he constantly failed it. If you want, I'm gonna drop the link later on with what's his name. Kenyon Martin and Brendan Jennings showed numerous highlights
didn't need
going
Harden.
from 2007. But when James Harden plays with the talent like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, we breaking every record. We
But I
broke
give-
every record going
but I
into
give-
the
but
playoffs.
I give him credit.
SL, that was fine and dandy, but it was short lived, man. It was like a mirage. It wasn't even anything sustainable.
It was only 13 games. I
give him credit. He took a shot.
But yet we
But then on
swept
top of that-
Boston
but on
without
top of
being
that-
even close. We
Yeah,
even
but
broke
he's
the
still.
sweat.
But at the end of the day, he still quit. So
Yeah, he
do it
quit on the
matter?
team.
Nah, he quit next year.
All three
But
of
I'm
them
just saying,
quit.
regardless,
KD
he
Kyrie
still
quit too. They all
Well,
quit.
He quit next year when
Kyrie was
kind
kinda pushed out.
Yes.
Well, Kyrie didn't
was
mind.
pushed out.
Kyrie didn't mind though being an antagonist though. He kind of
If
kept
Kyrie
pushing
taking
They
it.
that
pushed
shot,
him
we
out.
still have Big Three to this day, probably. And we ain't talking about Ace Bailey or whatever.
No, honestly, I'm kind of excited about next year's draft because the Brooklyn fans could experience something really nice next year that we haven't experienced yet in Brooklyn, drafting a top player. And that's something the Brooklyn fans haven't experienced yet.
Yeah, that's something to look forward to.
And it's in Brooklyn. The draft is in Brooklyn. You don't think that a
Oh,
whole
yeah.
bunch after the combine results come out that the fan base does not want to show up in Brooklyn, man? They're going to be there.
Yeah, that's
Like
gonna
that's
be
gonna be a fun
nice.
time, regardless of where we're at, 1, 2, or 3. Man, it'll be fun. It'll be
I
fun.
might even go there.
Nah, but listen, no hard feelings tonight on anything. Listen, I know, understand me, BK. We have some hard takes on Claxton or Thomas, but we're just trying to be constructive criticism. We're not trying to like downgrade their games, but it's important for them to get better because they are part of
Yo,
the future. That's all it is.
yo, Scott. If
Like,
I could be honest with you, Scott, yo, I would take Dylan Harper. I'm gonna tell you why though, right? And I ain't knocking the other two guys. Only reason why I would take him or Edgecombe
Go
is
ahead.
because the Nets need a point guard, somebody that's gonna run the offense.
That's a
Now,
good.
although Cooper and like Cooper and Ace can create their own shot.
Yeah,
Granted, you give them the ball, get out my way. But you need somebody that's gonna orchestrate and put them guys in position, bro. And that's what the Nets need. They need a point guard that could just make the game easier for everybody. That's
that
what
makes
Ben
sense.
Simmons actually was
no,
brought to the Nets.
Harper would be a
That
good get if we
wait,
need a
hold on,
point guard. But also,
hold on, John,
Oh,
hold on, John. That's what Ben Simmons was brought to the Nets to actually do, but he can't stay healthy. Feel me? Shooter's a pretty good playmaker, but to BK point, he is undersized. But that's what the Nets need, man. All right, John, go ahead, bro.
nah, but yeah, like if we get the third pick, Harper would be that point guard of the future where you could get a star to play with a guy like that who gets everybody set up for the shots. But I also think Edgecombe is going to surprise a lot of us because every time we see highlights of him, man, it's like, whoa, this guy should be doing this right now in the NBA. And they kind of said, like an NBA scout said, Edgecombe is an athletic 3-level scorer, creates his own shot. He
I like
shoots from three,
Edgecombe.
mid range. He could pull up, he could dunk, he could do transition. Like he does a lot of the offensive things that you want a young guy to do that they can't really do yet. He's there, and he could be
Bro, I'm
there
not
a lot
gonna
quicker
hold you.
potentially. I would like Edgecombe, man.
Yo,
If him and
Edgecombe,
Thomas would be fun,
yo,
honestly, I think.
Edgecombe been cooking in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Gary, I was watching Serbia versus USA, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Jokic is on an island by himself. You hear me? Like,
Oh, and I'm with you
USA was
on Harper
cooking.
too. If the Nets end up with Harper,
Yo,
that's not a
Harper,
bad
bro.
thing.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not
Nolan's not
bad.
bad
bro.
either, though, man. Nolan
I
Trey.
like Harper, bro. I like Harper, bro. And you know what? They going to Ruckus. So with shout out to
Where's
my
he
guy
from?
Claude. But
Where's he from?
You're
He's
funny,
from
my friend.
Jersey.
Claude, you're funny, man.
Oh, okay.
yeah, he from
A local
Jersey.
guy.
So the
Yeah.
thing is, but listen, I'm gonna tell you this, Scott. Right? Since Harper and Ace is on the same team, they both were going
Okay.
to Ruckus. So everybody's gonna really get a chance. I've never seen these guys play, so I can't really speak on any of them, right? I'm just going off of what I hear you guys really say. So this is gonna be my first time seeing these guys, but everybody that hasn't seen them will be able to really sit and say, okay, who you think is a better fit, Ace or this guy? And then of course you're gonna watch Duke and watch Cooper. But like I tell people, man, shit can change, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Just because we talking about these specific guys, you don't know who else is gonna be a standout. You know what I mean?
I don't
Things do
think
change,
Cooper
bro.
Flag gonna live up to the hype.
You don't
That's
think
my
so?
opinion.
No,
I
I,
don't
th-
think
I
so.
think
AP?
I think he can
Is
prove
AP?
people wrong. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be perfect, but
Nah,
I think he has a
the
lot to prove.
hype is too much right now, and I don't think he gonna deliver. That's my
Right.
opinion.
No,
I
there's
don't
The
know.
hype
potential
is
risk. No,
like
it's good to establish potential risk with a guy like Cooper. Same with Ace. He's got the lick Billy. He's got all these offensive things, but can he get muscle? Can he do the certain things that aren't really being highlighted right now because
Yeah,
everybody's
but
enamored by what he can do?
Is Cooper Flag really athletic? Is he like
Yeah,
He
he
can
is.
go to the
Yo,
like?
rim.
bro,
He's shown
saying,
spurts of different things. It's not consistent, like
yo,
BK says. Yeah, it's not
yo,
consistent
listen,
yet.
they're saying he's supposed to be Andre Karolinko. Now, if you know Andre Karolinko in Utah,
He's a
Andre
role player.
Karolinko was the shit in Utah. Yeah, but he was a really good role player, bro. So if that's Cooper Flag's ceiling, he's not a generational talent, bro.
Yeah, I
So
just
you know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, man, is like in college, we gonna really see what these guys are about. I really want to see how these guys play and how shit plays out. But I mean, to sit here and to be like, oh yeah, Cooper Flag is better than an NBA player or Ace Bailey, that's blasphemy, bro, because they haven't play the NBA game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking nothing away from Cooper, John, because I know you like him, but I'm not gonna get carried away over a scrimmage game, bro. Them guys
No,
is not
listen,
really
of
playing,
course.
bro.
We got to see it
You
in
know what
college.
I'm
Like, I
saying?
want to see, you know what I want to see, Harlem, next year? I want to see all these guys have great seasons. So it's hard. I want it to be a hard decision for Brooklyn. I don't want it to be one and done. But honestly, in my heart, if we get Ace or Cooper, I think we're going to be in a good position, man, going into next 2 years. I really do. But if we get
Can
Edgecombe
I ask
too,
y'all one
I'm
question,
excited
bro?
about that. Same with
Yo,
Harper.
Gary and Scott.
After that
Yo, Gary and
pickup
Scott.
game versus Team
Yeah.
USA, after that pickup game
Yo,
versus Team USA, Cooper Flag
Gary and Scott.
was
Y'all might know this
talked about.
answer.
Wait, SL,
Yo,
Oh,
Harlem's
go
got a
ahead, go ahead.
question.
Carla,
Hold,
Yeah, nah.
get your question.
listen. After
So Gary and Scott.
pickup game,
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
okay. So after Team USA
Yo,
played Cooper Flag, so LeBron James, Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, and few others spoke on Cooper Flag and spoke he's gonna be a problem going to the league. And who ain't ready better get ready. You ain't put no weight into that.
No, like
can I ask you
I'm
a
not
question,
saying Cooper
SL?
Flag is bad. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, if
I
we
want
get
whoa,
Dylan
yo,
Harper, that's a good thing. That's all I'm saying.
And let me just say one thing to that, Gary, and then I want to ask you and Scott a question. Yo, SL, let me ask you a question, right? You seen did you see what Anthony Edwards did to Kevin Durant last year, bro? In the
Playoffs?
playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we all
last
did.
year. All right. Okay. He was cooking KD, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this, right? And you might have pushback on this. It's just my opinion.
All right.
When you say that all of these guys that you named said, yo, Cooper Flag is gonna be a problem. I just want to say this, bro. When you're a young kid and you coming in the NBA and you playing against guys that been in the league 15, 16 years, it's not that hard to cook them, bro. Respectfully. Kevin Durant been in the league 17 years already. Ant Edwards, this is 4th year. Am I surprised a young, fresh Anthony Edwards is cooking Kevin Durant? No. So if Cooper Flag come in the league, and he cook LeBron, am I gonna be like, oh my God, he's cooking LeBron? My nigga, LeBron 40, bro. The kid is 18. What the fuck do you expect? So I wouldn't get hyped at
That's
that,
not
bro. I'm
always
just
true,
saying I
though.
wouldn't
That's
get
not
hyped.
always
That's not.
No,
Well, I'm not
that's
saying
not
that's
always
always
true.
true,
No,
but
bro.
but Father Time
I'm
has a
just
way of
saying, bro.
catching up.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
Right.
I
You
understand.
bro.
know,
That's
he's
what I'm
not wrong. He's
saying.
not wrong in saying that, but the fact is,
Come on,
not everything, not every young player playing
No, not
pans
every
out
young
as
player.
to where they
Nah.
able to cook a KD
No, I'm
or
not
a
saying
LeBron.
every young player, but what I'm saying, LM, is SL, he named certain guys. He said Curry, LeBron, KD. My nigga, these guys are all 15
And
years plus.
Tatum.
Of course, an 18-year-old would cook these niggas. Tatum, all right, well, that's probably a little different. But the older guys, of course, he would cook them. I mean, like Scott said, Father Time, bro. Father
So
Time,
all
my
of a
nigga.
sudden they
Like, you
became.
know what
I
I'm
would
So
saying?
say
all
this.
of a
I
sudden
wouldn't
they
even
became
say.
trash,
I wouldn't even say
and they
Father
don't know
Time.
basketball.
I would say they have no scouting report on Cooper. Like
That's part of it.
usually
Yeah.
when they get scouting
Yeah,
report on
fact,
you, they
fact,
know
fact.
your tendencies. They
Yeah.
could stop you. They know your like. It's easy to stop you when they know your tendencies. So it's a whole lot of things.
BK, can
And
you
the
look?
thing about the older players, and especially in the playoffs, they've been there. They're not going to be tight.
Yeah.
They're going to do their thing.
Yeah, they're
That's
not
all
gonna
they
go
know.
hard in practice like Cooper Flag have a
No,
point to prove.
no.
That's what I'm
All
So
I'm
trying to
They ain't got
saying,
say.
nothing to
talent.
prove.
That's what
All
I'm
I'm
trying
saying
to
is
say,
talent.
bro.
Recognize talent every time.
That's the difference. But, the young players come with
No,
a
yo,
lot of
listen.
energy. You should be
Ain't
able to
nobody
see the
saying
talent
yo,
or
bro.
what they
Nobody's
got
saying
naturally. If a player
yeah.
coming in the league,
Well,
you
Yo,
there's a
see,
whole bunch of
like I
yo,
scouts
like I
saying
saw
Gary.
with Cam. I
there's
knew
a whole
Cam
bunch of
wasn't
scouts and
much of a
GM who
defensive
talking
player.
about Cooper Flag as being a real deal and being number one or top two pick. They're getting paid for that
But where I
millions
was
of dollars.
impressed is at
Yo,
his height,
listen.
for him to get his shot off with people taller than him, and then be more
Yeah, yo,
and be
listen.
as accurate. I knew he was a scorer.
So
I
Scott and
I
Gary, I
said
want to
he's
ask
a
y'all one
scorer.
question, bro.
He's a scorer.
So everybody talking about So everybody talking about the top five. My question to y'all is, who is in that? Who's in that top 6 to top 10?
Yo, Harlem, you got echo going on.
No, all right, everybody. I'm gonna wrap this up anyway because I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm getting 7 hours tonight, man. Not 5. All right, so if you're not subscribed to the channel, certainly subscribe. Drop a like on the video, and share the video. When you share, the universe shares back with you. If not, Jonathan gives you a paycheck.
Yo, tonight was a keg of a show, man.
Yeah, good show tonight. Good show.
All right.
All right.
Peace, everybody.
Yo, have a good one, Scott. Have a good one, Gary.
I'm going.